Welcome back to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. I am Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dennis. This is Dooley.
And today we have Ace Chapman.
Hey everybody, how we doing?
So, all right, we don't just bring randoms on the show. He's here for a purpose, and we're very excited to have you here. All right, so Ace is with KO Distillery, which is right up our alley. This is what we do, people. All right, so Ace, let's talk a little bit about KO Distillery. It's in Manassas. We know that. We know you have a tasting room. Mm-hmm. We want to talk about your brands and everything, and like as we go through the brands, we'll do a little. I mean, we'll do a little sample,
little taste here,
little taste here and there. Yeah. So, all right, tell us about KO and how it started. Give me the whole rundown.
Alrighty, so we are KO Distilling. I said we are like there's like a whole team of us behind me. Sorry.
So people don't know. It's
you
fine.
guys at the back, sit down.
You're like kind of crowding me back here, man. Like, calm down.
There's only 10 allowed in the room. We're going to have to ask the other 15 of you to leave. Ace rolls with a posse.
That's it.
Wait. Did all of you bring liquor? No? Okay, you can leave.
Yeah.
All we want is
they can't come. They can't come. No, so I'm with KO Distilling. We're out of Manassas, which is a town. It's about 30 miles outside of D.C., and we are a Virginia-based distillery. When we specialize in bourbons, whiskeys, and gins, and especially for our whiskeys, we actually get all of our grain from Virginia farms. So that's something we're really proud of. We carry two lines as of right now. We've got our bare knuckle line, which carries our whiskeys. So we've got our American whiskey, our American wheat whiskey, our American rye whiskey, and our straight bourbon whiskey. And then we also have Battle Standard 142, which is our line of gins. And so we've got 3 varieties of those. We actually have a standard strength, a Navy strength, which is our best seller.
I almost started telling them the story about like the standard and Navy strength, but I was like, Ace is going to tell it way better than me. Like I was like, because I'm excited to have you here.
Absolutely, I'm excited.
Like I threw you into a fire a while back. That was fun. But like. I started to tell them the story you told me, and I was like, you know what? I might miss something. Let Ace tell the story, and like, so.
Speaking of,
I'd be happy to.
I just want to check because I know that you said you have the bare knuckle whiskey, the Battle Standard gin. What do you have a special name for the bourbon as well? Like,
so the bourbon is a part of our bare knuckle line. So bare knuckle is all of our whiskeys. And then all of our gins are Battle Standard 142. And I can actually explain. So because we're KO Distilling, Bare Knuckle is actually a play off of the name. We actually get our name from the owners, John O'Mara and Bill Carlson. They are the K and the O, respectively, and they met as classmates at the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy. So just after being friends for years and running to each other at reunions and things like that, they had this idea to start this distillery, and
did they ever box each other bare knuckle?
I was about to say, do you know if they were boxers?
Not that I know of. You know, I'm not at the distillery all the time. So,
that's information that people want to know. You know?
I feel like if not, we should set this up.
Absolutely. Just host an entire fight.
So let me get this straight.
We will cook to watch this happen.
I'm down. I am totally down.
The KO Team Fat Kid Distillery event.
Let's go. Let's go. No. So that's.
I'll be the ring girl.
You're gonna be the ring girl.
Yeah,
there we go.
We can put Austin in a thong. Fuck it. Like,
oh,
let's
wow.
Go straight.
Oh, wow.
All the way.
No, give him the bikini.
The Team Fat Kid bikini. It says like,
hop behind
on the.
Nice.
Yeah, like.
But you gotta rock the top too.
Yeah,
I mean,
switch pages. Like, pull up the. Like, guys, I don't know if Ace has ever seen our page. Continue on. He'll pull that up, and we'll blend this together at some point.
I like how quick it's escalated.
It's gonna go quick. While he's looking this up, though, how long has the distillery been around? I noticed that your whiskeys are aged, so obviously you guys have been working for a while.
Yes.
Has it was it started a while ago and then they started selling later after they aged, or did they open up forthright? How did that go about?
So it started with Oh wow.
Oh well, that's not that. That's one. That's one. So this is one of our bikinis.
Oh, there's different colors.
Oh yeah. Well, there's one that actually says "hot behind" on the back of it.
Oh wow.
Because it's a kitchen term.
Oh,
you know,
wow.
like when you're moving something
Right,
hot behind,
Uh-huh.
hot behind,
Yeah,
and like so.
There we go.
So that's what Austin would have to
we
wear.
have
like,
10 pages of.
I dig it. I dig it.
I mean, most of it's restaurant related, you know.
86th.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, we got the.
Austin could do the creeper
pants.
yoga pants.
Do the yoga pants.
He could totally do the
This is
creeper
one of
yoga
my
pants.
favorites. This is one of my favorite ones.
You
So
gotta show
you gotta
the
show the
side.
back. Yeah, like, and if you don't be a stop being a creeper.
That's awesome.
So yeah, we have an apparel line.
I support this.
And Austin, if you're going to be the ring girl, I think one of these is going to have to be an option. Like, you know what? Maybe it would just be like an apron and the yoga pants.
See, I'm liking the racerback. Like, damn it, Dewey, with "Don't be a creeper" in the back.
I wear the bikini with the socks.
With the socks.
There we go.
I'm pretty sure we got flip flops up here too. You could go
Branding.
total.
Oh, yeah,
Branding all day.
This-
All
we're-
day
we're-
branding.
There it is.
There it is. Hop
That's the one. That's the one we were looking
I
for.
dig it. I dig
Like
it.
so. All right. So we went way off track.
Totally fine. Totally fine. So we actually started with what's now our bare knuckle American whiskey. It was originally called Virginia Moon, and it was a tribute to the moonshine culture of Virginia. And so we actually sold that when we first started selling in
So
ABC.
an unaged whiskey.
Yeah, bingo. So we started selling that while we
You
waited
guys were
for
in
the other ones to
shine
age.
business. Do you still? Can we still get the shine?
I'd say legally he can't say yes to this, whether it's true or not.
What I will say is that we are selling bare knuckle American whiskey, which is very similar to moonshine.
It's an homage.
It's an homage. There we go.
There you
There we
go.
go.
It's an
There we go.
homage.
There we go. Yeah, so that's kind of how that started.
I got you, Ace. Don't worry.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
We actually have a shirt that says "Wingman." Sorry.
There we go.
Yeah, you
There
gotta
we
go
go.
back 2 pages.
You already know.
Hold on.
Oh, these are great.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
yeah, by the way.
yeah.
Team
Keep
Fat
calm.
Back
Kid.
at
Back
level
at
1, man.
The toddler.
I like it. You got to get them started early, you know?
You have to get them in
Oh,
place.
wait, wait.
All right.
That's it.
Before that one.
Yeah, I'm getting that one.
Oh.
The onesie. Team back in training.
I feel like I started off as a fat kid even at that size. Like, it was like,
All right, so back to your story. Like, well, there it is, right? Oh, that's Fry Guy. My bad. I'm sorry. You were right. You were going in the right direction. I'm sorry. Sorry, Ace. Please continue.
oh, totally fine.
We're
Totally
gonna.
fine.
This is gonna happen a lot.
It's going to happen the entire podcast.
We're good.
I'll bring us back in because we were talking about how long you were there,
Yep.
and on that note, I kind of have a semi-separate question. It's
Okay.
like, was the distillery that you are at now the original location, or did they start somewhere else and then open? Because I know that again, you have the tasting room.
Yep.
Is that completely separate from the brewery? Is it attached? Tell us a little bit about that.
So we actually, the distillery is, the tasting room and the distillery are, I should say the tasting room is in the distillery.
Okay.
So it's the customer facing part of the business, although we do tours as well. So we actually will take you through and we'll show you how we mash it. So we get it as grain and we mash it, we distill it, we ferment it, all of that good stuff in-house. So to my knowledge, I'll be totally honest with you, I started with the company about a year ago, so I was not there during the original inception. But I'm happy to kind of be a part of the KO story now. So as far as where it originally started, to my knowledge, it started at the location it's at now, but it could have started somewhere else.
Gotcha.
I could be lying through my teeth. Who knows?
I'll be honest with you, we won't, and I'm sure that most of our listeners aren't going to go that far to find out. So if someone does, I want you to email me.
all the comments.
Ace is lying.
That's the one right there.
The wingman?
Yeah. So yeah, we actually have.
Nice.
We are those people.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm definitely. Oh, so I have a friend I'm definitely going to buy that for sure. For sure.
All right, so I do want to touch on the tasting room a little bit. I know that obviously hours of operation are in short supply for everyone, and
Yes.
due to this, coronavirus, that essentially no more in-house seating will be available. But
Yeah.
when it does open back up, what are your normal hours of operation?
So
right here, man. Calm down.
there we go. No. I was actually going to pull it up because
okay,
I don't know
my bad.
the hours
He's
off
actually
the
got it
top
on
of
here.
my head. Let me see here.
Yeah, Dooley already has it pulled up. Like he's
there we go.
Like,
there we go.
He's not
on
just
it.
a pretty face either.
There we go.
See if you can find the hours for the tasting room, Dooley.
Yeah, he's already got the website pulled up.
Yeah, it's down at the bottom.
What?
It's down at the very bottom.
Very bottom. Okay, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So Wednesday and Thursday from 12 to 6 p.m., Friday and Saturday from 12 to 7 p.m., and Sunday from 12 to 6 p.m. So
And that's, of course, once everything goes back to normal.
Right.
And that's on kodistilling.com.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
So you
yep.
guys can check out the hours. You can check out the location. They have a cool little map thing. You can just
Absolutely.
click on that. Like,
So I have a question. Do you guys serve food there?
So we serve some bar snacks.
I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, we're not a full on. We don't have the full on kitchen.
No, I'm disappointed you have food at all. We have a food truck coming, and we'd love to come up.
Listen, we'd love to have you. We actually do that all the time
Yeah?
for events and things like that. Yeah, we'd love to have you.
Well, if we can figure out how to get a permit up in Manassas,
Hey,
we might have to
let's
make
make
that
it happen.
happen.
I'm
You
Let's
know?
sure
make
they
it
make,
happen.
I'm sure they make a day event, like just like they do with ABC licenses.
If
like,
not,
they do.
if
All
not,
the
we
time.
might just have to, hey, look, we're going to come visit you, 4 times in a year.
Well,
we're going to buy this license, and it's going to be worth it.
Well, so the builder's in Manassas, so we have to go there anyway.
So you might
This
see us
is
sooner than you
I
think.
mean, this
Make it
is
happen,
fake,
Manassas.
y'all. This is how this is supposed
fate.
to
This
happen.
is how things happen.
No,
Hey, our first day selling.
Dooley,
Manassas.
why didn't you crack that right into the microphone there, sir?
Because it's Dooley.
It sounded
I
all
did
right, but it
right
could have been so
here.
much better.
I don't like you.
All right, without
Okay,
further
I
ado,
love you.
all right, so we're back.
No, totally
Let's
fine.
reel it back in because they're about to bring us some snacks,
okay.
and
Cool.
it's let's get into the gin. Like, is that
Yeah.
you're in control here.
Hey.
because you know how we're supposed to do and make sure
Yeah.
that
So
they're little.
I'll be honest. I think gin's a good place to start because I hate to say it, you're on a tough sell here.
I'm cheating.
I'm not a huge gin fan. Is anyone at this table a big gin fan?
I actually
Not
hate
really,
gin
I'm
until
not.
it tasted y'all's. Like, it was actually...
Dooley's cheating too a little.
You guys have already had this one. All right. Well,
So I mean,
either way,
got some cards.
yes.
Oh, no. I got
This is-
some
this is-
cards.
this is-
I got some cards.
Of course, we have freedom as always.
don't get me wrong about gin because I do like a gin martini, but it's got to be dirty.
Hey,
So,
nothing
I
wrong
mean,
with that. Nothing
you
wrong
know.
with that. So what I tell people a lot of times is a lot of people that don't like gin have either A, not had the best
Wait a second.
Oh.
We got some extra freedom today.
Yeah.
Like usually, we get one. Today's
I wonder if they're running drills because I got extra time.
they can't be at the bar.
That's it. Hey.
All right, go ahead, please, Ace.
So most people have never they've either not had the right cocktail for them or they've had one style of gin. So when most people think of gin, they think of the
Bombay and Tanqueray and
all of those
yeah,
are
nasty stuff. Yeah.
All that shit.
they're all London dry
I was going
gins.
to say very English gins.
Yep, and so as such, they use what they call 70 to 80% juniper to reflavor their gin. What kind of gives it that like pine needly
Yeah.
Christmas tree kind of taste. Whereas like our gin, we use 55% juniper.
Okay.
We also use bitter orange peel, cinnamon, cardamom, coriander, orris root, angelica root, and grains of paradise.
How long did it take you to memorize that? I just want to know.
It was I had to learn it within my first 3 days. So
he can taste the grains of paradise in the gin, bro.
That's it. No, I just every
the
time.
palate is strong with this one.
Every time I drink it, I'm like, yeah.
Cardamom,
I taste
I got
all
it,
of
yes.
these notes every time. Yeah.
Well, let's hope that
All right,
palate
so-
comes in handy
so
because
the-
when we get to
the-
hops roulette, you're going to have to use that palate.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
Fine.
that's yeah. All right, so we're with these gins. Or do you want us to do them just straight, or do you want to mix it with tonic? How do you recommend your original, like the very first time you're going to taste it?
So what I would do is you take a little sip of it on its own, and then I've got the tonic water here if you'd like to add a bit. Of course, most people are not going to be drinking their gin straight, and if you do, more power to you. I work for a distillery, and I can't do that. So, literally, so it's really funny. And a lot of my sales pitches to like various bars and restaurants, one of the things I would say, like kind of as a joke, is like, hey, so right now, like, you might be trying it straight, but keep in mind most of your customers aren't. If you ever see somebody at your bar drinking your gin straight, please give them a hug because they're going through something. And I will never forget, I did it like at this one bar, and the bar manager was like, "Wait, you're not supposed to drink it straight?" I've been doing that my whole life, and I was like,
You better hug him.
"Oh my god!" Like,
You need a hug.
I will hug you right now.
Bring it in right now.
Pre-coronavirus.
Pre-coronavirus. Absolutely.
So, real fast, like on your website, are there recipes?
Yep.
Do you guys have so Dooley scroll down and find it.
So each spirit is actually going to have recipes dedicated to it. So if you click on any of the spirits, you're going to find that they're all going to have.
That was the first one I saw you grab, so I was like, fuck it.
So I'm actually going to start
That's
you
pretty
all.
much how the whole podcast goes. Fuck it.
Yeah.
We're actually going to start you all with the standard strength gin, if at all possible. So I'm sorry to mess you up.
No. He's like, don't worry. Don't pay so much attention to the screen.
Okay,
It could be anywhere.
fair enough.
He will start searching for things that we have not gotten to yet.
Totally fine.
standard,
Totally
right?
fine. Totally fine.
So standard?
Standard strength.
Okay.
Yep. So, this is actually the one that it'll be the second one on the card that I gave y'all. And I'm a Southern guy, so I say
that
y'all.
sounded real nice. That sounded real nice.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
You have an
Yeah.
issue there?
Nope. I'm just struggling. I've got the hat and the glasses and the. I'll be okay.
I like the hat, by the way.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, he's a big trucker hat guy. He's
See, the hat is really to cover their hairline because it's not doing so great right now. Yeah. Listen. We're in the same boat.
What
We are in the
hairline
same-
on that guy?
Yeah.
Jason just took his hat off. What hairline?
I got a 12 head.
I'm on my way every day. I'm like, no.
I just gave up a long time ago, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna shave it. Like,
I'll tell you what, while he's pouring, why don't
Here
we
we
get
go.
into the standard Dennis?
how the fuck was your week? Oh god.
The Hellgates are still wide open. Like, literally been nonstop all week. I really, really don't like people anymore.
I do have to ask. Last week when we were speaking to you, you were pretty much out of food.
We literally got our truck in on Tuesday, and we were already out again before Wednesday, and then
We're good at taking one and passing it.
yeah. Let's put it this way: we got our truck.
Totally said no.
We got another truck on Thursday after we had closed, and we went through
Totally fine.
265 pounds of chicken breast in less than 3 days.
That's a lot of chicken breast.
That's a lot of chicken breasts, and like if you've ever been to the country butcher shop, you know what the size of our chicken breasts are. So, yeah, they're not those little standard little like portions you see at the grocery stores. Between that, going through fillets, burger, and just to throw out this one dude, I don't know his name, thank God, because I would say it. Be respectful. Seriously, like this.
Yes,
This
be respectful to the service industry people trying to help
yeah,
you
you know
out.
what I'm saying? Like, 'cause it's like
The grocery store checkout chick,
yeah.
be respectful.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Everybody's in the same boat.
you know, it's like we're trying to take care of, make sure everybody can get something, and make
Yeah.
sure everybody gets at least one thing. I had a dude that literally walked in with the mask on and everything. So I'm like, okay, you know, all right, whatever. And then he walked straight to the front of the store and told the one dude I'm working with that, hey, give me those chicken legs over there. Dude's like, look at him like, wait a minute, you just cut in front of like 6 people. And then next thing you know it, he's like, oh, give me those chicken wings. Oh, by the way, give me three ribeyes. I'm looking at him like, yeah, no, I'm not cutting you no ribeyes. What do you mean you're not going to cut me no ribeyes? Not till you finish that phrase with the word that starts with P. Like, no offense, but I am a human being.
Yeah.
You know, I know I'm a butcher and everything, and I have a sarcastic attitude, and I'll admit that. But at the same time, like with the way it's been, like literally, we're blowing numbers out of the water right now with how people are panic buying.
Yeah.
Like seriously, they're coming in like, let me get 15 pounds of burger, let me get 30 pounds of
What
burger.
the thing about that though is like people also have to think about is, you know, like the people that are still in work.
Yeah.
Like think about how many people they have to deal with a
you're
day
on a
now.
shitty vacation, but I'm on a shitty day at work.
Yeah.
Like,
And I mean, you have the opportunity to come out. I have to.
Yeah.
Like there's,
Yeah.
and I mean, anyway.
not to cut everyone off, and I
What's
am.
going on right now? Everybody should just be a little bit kind.
Yes.
Yeah.
People are taking care of you, and they're open to help you out. Be kinder, and just accept the rules that are put in place. Nobody made them except we have to follow them.
The
Right?
governor made those rules.
Right.
I know. Oh, they got mad at me because I started just like the 10 people.
So what Ace was telling us was to take a small sip,
And then
he's going to give us a splash on top. Which,
Of the tonic water.
so actually, I'm just going to pass the tonic water around.
Sure.
Because I don't want to.
I will pass you me and Dennis's stuff.
Like, all right. First, just taste the damn thing.
I'll be
Because
honest
this-
with you. I feel like the cardamom and the cinnamon do come through pretty strong. Like
Ooh, yeah, I'll say.
it smells.
It's not bad, though.
It still smells like gin. I mean, like
Yeah.
it's got the juniper smell to it.
Yep.
It's not as strong. And even upon I didn't add any tonic water or anything to mine yet, but I don't think you're right. I don't think I'd go drinking that straight all the time.
Right.
Maybe not all the time. Maybe on occasion. Shitty day at work, throw one
Yeah,
back.
right.
But that's actually pretty good. And again, I'm not a huge gin guy, so I mean, you're getting a vote here.
Hey, I appreciate it. I will say I was. Oh my lord!
It's the ghost of tea.
I was going to say. Oh wow! You did
are
not
ghosts?
tell me this place was haunted.
They had that on a podcast, sir.
Yeah. It hasn't come up on the podcast.
Yes, it has.
Oh,
The ghost in the garage, yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
The doors like to close.
That and the Fangio flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're gonna try. So it's a gin and tonic, and like I'm not a gin fan by any means.
I'll be honest with you.
Ooh,
though.
that's a lot better with the tonic. Yeah, that's I can actually drink that.
I would actually order this at
Why
a bar.
does it? Why does it taste like gin and juice?
It does, doesn't it?
Like the orange, the
orange
orange
peel,
came
yeah.
out really strong in like once you add tonic.
Yep. So it definitely you get the citrus, you get the spice
Yeah.
notes, the earthy notes.
I prefer that over the London Dry stuff. Like
Yeah.
like,
I found
'cause this-
one of my next purchases.
Like like this, like what I was like I told you before. Like this is a gin that I could actually drink.
Okay.
Like I don't like gin. I can drink this gin. Like,
Thank you.
It reminds me more of like a cocktail. Like obviously it is when you add
tonic.
yeah, but
But it's got more flavors.
but
there.
there's so many recipes up here, and like let's talk about this blue rose real fast. Like so, do you have any control in the recipes?
So I didn't come up with any of these.
I like how he's like, wait, I got a backlog. Like I got a book. Trust me.
I was gonna say, so my like I know the Blue Rose. We actually use so we work with this company named Element, and they use shrubs. They make a lot of shrubs that we use as the base for quite a few of our cocktails in our tasting room. And of course, you can buy them. You can buy them shrubs, and you can make the cocktails at home. I will say I have not had any shrubs at home. I generally tend to just like kind of make cocktails with what I have at the house. My personal favorite gin cocktail, this was the one that like won me over.
You were telling me about that. Yeah.
Cranberry gin fizz is probably my favorite. So cranberry juice, a little lemon juice, and ginger ale, and I feel like it just really kind of brings everything together, and you're not getting just that like kind of gin
Juniper,
punch.
strong.
Yeah. I wish I could say I was cool enough for martinis. I have not quite made it there yet. There are plenty of people that enjoy our spirits in martinis.
Dirty. I'm telling you, you
Hey.
got to go dirty. That's it's.
Now let me ask you. So like when you're do you like olives,
I do. I love olives.
green and black? Like I love black olives. I have not been able to get into green olives.
Okay, now I will eat a black olive before I'll eat a green olive. However, the juice in a martini definitely better green than black.
Yeah.
Kalamata olive juice does not go well in a
I'm
martini.
a fan of all olives.
Okay.
Like the only thing that I don't like about olives is like when they still have the pit in them.
Well, yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Because I eat them like chips or popcorn.
Oh.
Like so, like I will just gun
yeah,
them down
that'll-
and
that'll-
like yeah, you chip a tooth or something. Like you gotta like so I'm an olive aficionado.
Oh.
And like so like I know like I'm gonna chew softly until I know there's not a pit, and then I'm just gonna.
All right,
like,
Ace, I have a
Team
question
Fat,
for
get this
you,
down.
but now I have a challenge for Jason.
Ooh.
Can you name 5 olives?
Kalamata, Queens,
Come on, aficionado.
hold on.
Yep.
The black olive, which is
Kalamata.
Kalamatas are completely different.
It's
and
true.
they're soaked in oil.
I'm just giving you a hard time now.
No, now I'm just like thinking about now I'm trying to fucking remember the olive bar. Yeah, I was there like last week. No, I can't.
Okay, either way, that's all I wanted. Okay, so
the one that still had the stick sticking out of it. Like,
it's a cocktail fork. Use a cocktail fork.
No. It still had the stem on it, and it like got lodged between my teeth.
Cocktail stick. I'm sorry, cocktail stick.
You should definitely examine your olives before shoving them in your face.
Yes, I agree.
Make
with
sure
that.
does it have the pit still in it?
Yes, it did,
Yeah.
and you can always tell. Just for the folks at home, if there's an X on the bottom, the pit is gone. If there's no X,
There's a pit.
bite down softly.
All right.
Take your time.
So, Dooley, I want to come to you for how was your week in a second, but I got one more question for Ace real quick. So, I know that we haven't gotten to it yet, and the Battle Standard 142 barrel finish.
Yes.
We will try that, I'm sure. However, I just want to know, like, what kind of barrel is it finished in?
So we
Wait
actually
until we get there, sir.
Oh,
Wow.
Because
I was ready.
It's
I was
part
ready.
of the story.
Ace is like, I'm ready to go in. And
Well,
she's
this
just,
is
"Wait."
this is like the part where like Ace can tell it while he pours it, kind of
Okay,
thing.
well-
But I'm really like we gotta talk about the Navy strength because there's a story.
Well,
there is a story.
he's got that one out, and we're not there yet.
I will say I was
Well,
going to do the barrel finish
it's-
first, and then I'll work from the Navy
I'm-
strength.
okay,
There is a
I'm-
reason for that.
then let's do that.
Okay. He's like, yeah.
It's on the card.
So I was
All right, so hold on.
So now I'm going to ask my question again, since he just wanted to cut me off. Ace, what kind of barrel is this aged in?
So we actually
what you
aged these in American white oak barrels. They're bourbon barrels. We started making the barrel finished gin before we started making our bourbon, or before our bourbon was finished. So we actually got our bourbon barrels from Heaven Hill Distillery, and we finished our gin in their barrels.
Heaven Hill.
We did Heaven's Gate. I know what you're thinking.
What's Heaven's Hill?
Heaven's Door.
Heaven's Door? I thought it was Heaven's Gate.
Door,
It's
Heaven's
Heaven's
Gate.
Yeah, let's talk to the distillery guy.
No, well,
I don't know.
Say what we tried.
No, okay, so back. Hold on. So you age them in Angel. What?
So
What was the barrel? I'm sorry.
Heaven Hill
Heaven
Distillery out of Kentucky. We get barrels from them. And we age our gin in there for 6 months. So that's actually where you get this color from.
Julie,
So you'll
I hate
notice-
that you were right. It's Heaven's Door, you son of a bitch.
I still have the bottle and I use that as a water bottle.
He said he's just
wanna
a
try this
water
one?
bottle.
I mean, fuck it. But
This
Here.
this is fantastic. So do you also put tonic with this? Like you make gin and tonic with this, or is there another recipe?
So my favorite way to drink this one is going to be one of two ways. I like switching these out for rum, and what would typically be a rum for cocktail, because you get that residual sweetness from being in the barrel.
like a gin and coke kind of thing.
So I actually do like, so I'll do like a gin mojito, or a gin and stormy with those.
Ooh.
So that's kind of the
That
way
does
that I
have like
use
a
it.
almost. It's a little spicier, but like a molasses or brown sugar note to it. Like that's I like that.
I was going to say. So that's my personal favorite way. I know that they do a watermelon cucumber cooler that's really popular.
You piqued my interest, so now like the producer lovingly, grudgingly going to get us a ginger beer because now I'm piqued, and like so we'll just put a little. I just want to taste it, and then we're gonna pour a little ginger beer on top of it because if you say it's good,
It's my favorite.
We're gonna.
It's my favorite way to drink
We'll
this.
pass judgment.
Okay, fair. You just hear me getting tossed out.
Yeah.
Oh
No. Leave the booze.
no.
Your 15 people can explain it to
I mean, I gotta say, even off the start, without the ginger beer, I'd say it's pretty good. So
It's-
we're gonna see where this goes to next. But if it's anything like the tonic water that brought out like the orange and everything in the last one, I feel like this is gonna be a good pairing. So Ace, you said you've been with KO Distillery for a year,
Yeah, just about.
and you work specifically the east of Richmond area.
So I cover the southeastern part of Virginia, everything east of Richmond. So mainly Hampton Roads, which some people consider Williamsburg, Hampton Roads. Other people
I was
can
just gonna pass it down to you, but okay.
Whatever works.
Well, now Ace is in charge.
totally fine. Totally fine.
The problem with being in the middle, right?
Hey, I'm happy to help. Happy to help.
aren't you glad you have space?
He thought he had a lot of space when he sat down. Then he bust out some gin bottles and like,
Hey, this is That's what I'm here for. It's
So
what I'm here for.
how far do you guys distribute? Do you go into West Virginia at all? Like D.C., obviously being in Northern Virginia.
Yep.
Do you go into Maryland at all?
So
Like,
we're in
what's
Maryland, Delaware, D.C., and Virginia as of right
dangerous.
now. And hopefully in the coming years we'll be like growing. And so we closed our
dangerous.
tasting room during this time, and we're actually using this time to upgrade our facility. I still don't know like all of the upgrades that they're in the process of doing right now, but I know that they're pretty big from what I've heard so far. So we'll be closing down and using this time kind of
as a renovation
purposefully.
period?
Yeah. So it's
I just saw a post. Somebody said, "Look, while nobody's on the road, we should repave them." I feel like that's genius.
Yes.
So
yes.
just
Well,
say
Like, Dooley and I work in the hotel, and the hotel is empty. Guess what's happening?
Renovations.
They tore out the kitchen today. Like,
Oh,
not
wow.
the kitchen. I'm sorry, not the kitchen. The restaurant.
right.
Like,
wow.
Like,
like I
Booths
looked at
and
it before I
everything,
left today.
or
like,
All the
Like-
carpet.
well, like
everything.
it's a lot bigger when there's no furniture in it.
Oh, wow.
Dude, they were just tearing shit.
Wow.
again,
Wow.
it's the perfect time. Nobody's there, just like you said.
Yeah, we were
take
in
the
the
time while
Ace,
you're
we were
down
in
to
the-
do
like, We
renovations.
had told you like we were going to renovate anyway.
Yep.
Like we were in the middle of the renovation when you came.
Okay.
But they weren't doing the public spaces. But now
Got
that
it.
it's slowed down so far
Right.
that they're like, yo,
'Cause
we're
it's
gonna-
gotta get
we're-
done.
Yeah, we're gonna tackle the public spaces right now. And like so they were like we closed the restaurant obviously due to the Corona.
I thought you said
The
Corona.
Rona.
I was like, whoa, wrong beer. I feel bad for Corona, by the way. I really do.
I just want to know if it really affects them.
I judging.
Sales up or down? I just
I'll
wanna
put it to
know.
you like this: I've been to the store and walked up and down the beer aisle a couple of times, and there's always Corona left. I don't know if that's just a usual thing or if it's
Well, we stopped at the
current.
store the other day, and poor Dennis had to buy Bud Light.
They didn't have PBR. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say I'm doing my part to help Corona and during this time, which I know it's a very difficult time.
The beer, not the virus,
yes,
obviously.
yeah. I'm not trying to help the coronavirus. I'm definitely
We don't
trying
want to
to help.
get you in trouble with PR. or
No,
anything,
absolutely
guys.
not. No.
He
No.
is marked safe from Corona.
Absolutely.
Public service
Absolutely.
announcements: Team Feckett and Ace Chapman does not support or induce the coronavirus.
You left out KO.
Yeah.
And that's actually true.
They shut down their tasting room. I feel like that's fair to say that they don't support or,
Facts.
I did,
Facts are-
I did say induce, by the way, which sounds like we're giving people a virus. We don't support or induce. In any case, yeah, no, we're not about coronavirus.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Boo. Boo Corona virus.
all right, so the story that I'm really interested in is the Navy.
Navy strength.
Because I love the story.
I just want to say I love that you love its Navy strength and you're still on board because I feel like there should be some competition there.
Right?
But the
Thank you,
story,
Air Force
it's
guy.
about I'm an Army guy. He's an Air Force guy, and like so.
That's what I was going to say. I heard that this was military owned, and
Yes,
we're definitely in support of that for sure.
Well, yeah, of course, and like, but now it's like because when he told me the story, and like Navy strength, it's probably bullshit. No, but
Well,
the
it's
story,
24
like,
points higher than the other gins. So
the reason is, please,
So-
Ace, take it away.
Navy strength, it gets its name, and there are several Navy strength gins on the market, but we gave it the name specifically from the British Navy. They get their name because they used to store their gin and their gunpowder in the same area of the ship to save space. However, sometimes there's rocky seas on the ship, and a little bit of gin might spill on the gunpowder. Now, at 114 proof, as our Navy strength gin is, if it spills on gunpowder still ignites.
Booyah!
anything over 100 proof lights, buddy.
So the Navy strength gin comes from the fact that the proof is higher. So
Yep.
All right,
so
so maybe-
same
maybe-
recipe though, same exact recipe as the standard strength gin, just a higher proof, for sure.
So like, how do you get there? Like the proofing.
How do you get to the same proof
Like, are they
with
cutting
the
it-
same
are they-
recipe? Like, is it just more about how far do you distill it?
I believe that that's how it's made. I believe they just distill it a little further than the
This
standard
one's
strength.
not going to make you
You're
blind.
just
It's fantastic.
Just cooking more water out and
Yeah.
getting that pee up.
Okay,
Absolutely,
so- okay, so-
absolutely.
Now, I do have a question. I'm not sure if you know the answer, but do you use copper or stainless steel for distilling? Like what? I know you said you do tours, so I'm guessing you have the answer.
Yes, so I do know that it's...
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it is like old school traditional copper still, and I'm kind of with that, to be honest with you.
KO's making shine. They just labeled it different.
Homage to shine, sir. Homage to shine.
Homage. My bad.
We're in Virginia.
Yeah, we all.
Appalachia's not that far
We
away.
know very well about the
Especially
Virginia
not in Manassas.
ABC.
Yeah, you guys are in Manassas. Like, all right. Like, I'm sorry.
No, you're totally fine. Totally fine. So I know that was where the process originally started. I know that there also is, they have two processes going on right now, and that may also be a part of the change that's coming with the renovations. I'm not entirely sure. But I do know that a lot of our gin has been made in the copper still. That was at least the way that everything first got its start.
Gotcha.
That's awesome.
Okay. So you heard it here first. They're coming out with a new distilling process. I'm just kidding.
was
I'm
like,
just
what?
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Yeah. Ace is looking at me like, what the fuck did you just say?
Where's the transcript? The transcript. What did I say?
I'm going to need a playback. I did not say that. I did not say that.
We're also not trying to get Ace in trouble.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're just having a good time here. So,
All right. I'm gonna pass.
who's
on
got an
the-
alarm on? Oh, shit.
Oh no, that's you know what that is.
I do know what that
Okay,
is.
so we're gonna do a small sample of the Navy strain. Nope, that happens. And then before we move on, we have to bring Ace into a hops roulette
Okay.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
because this is like it's unfair.
It's a tradition here. I mean, like,
Yeah,
granted, you're doing the. I don't know if we can really call it roulette since we know what it is, but you're still doing liquor roulette over here.
Hey, it's all good. The more the merrier.
We have more to do.
Yeah. Austin went inside with that timer
Yeah,
for a
the
reason.
timer went off, and there's a reason for that. And
Yay.
we're probably gonna need the hops roulette in that.
Now, gentlemen, are we going to be doing tonic water with this one as
So
well?
I think we try it straight first, right?
Oh yeah, you go ahead.
Okay.
I've been there.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. I would like mine with tonic.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, I've been here, man.
I offer.
Yeah, this is not my first rodeo. Like, yeah, see this?
I'll do a taster first.
Hey. You do what's best for you.
No, I'm.
This is why I like this guy.
Oh yeah, this is the next game.
That's the next game, yeah.
And
it was a
Jason, you
Thursday
want to hold
already,
that one
but-
for Austin when he comes back?
Yeah.
He can be included as well. All right, so gin first, then beer.
Yes, of course.
All right.
And, Ace, which recipe do you think would go great with this one?
So, probably my favorite
That gin
for this
crush,
one.
that gin
I
crush
was gonna
look.
say, especially because of where we are, and I know that it's very popular at the distillery. A Navy Strength Crush. It does really well at the distillery, and an orange crush is not something you can order really at most bars in Manassas. So the fact that it does as well as it does,
It's to have like the Orange Crush. It's like a coastline kind of thing, like from Maryland to Virginia Beach. For it to get to Manassas and it to be incorporated there,
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
That's got,
And
that's got a little afterburn
Oh, yeah,
on it
your
there,
little chest burn, guys.
Yeah, it's got a little afterburn. I mean, again, it's not
Do you
bad.
guys
but
want
it's-
some tonic?
Hey, I like it. It gives that burn like bourbon, but
Oh, that's a dually thing right there.
Yeah.
well, and I was going to say too, the other reason why it works really nicely in an orange crush is because it's made with a bitter orange peel, so the flavors work
I
well
mean, again,
together.
I'm surprised how much. I know you said it's only 55% juniper as opposed to the 80% that most London dries are. But I mean, the fact that again, like the cinnamon, the cardamom, really do come through, and I like.
The flavors are there.
I'm not just trying to plug you here. I'm not a huge gin fan, and again,
I'm not a gin fan
I'm
either, but the
impressed.
flavors are. Austin missed that one. Can we get
yeah.
him?
Absolutely.
Get him a little, and we'll definitely give him
Actually-
the tonic on that.
Like I'm not a gin fan either, but I will admit
like bourbon.
I just bought a bottle of the standard.
the standard.
Yeah, I had my roommate go pick me up one from the ABC store.
Hey man,
Appreciate it.
Look at what
We
you're doing
appreciate
nowadays.
it. Thank you so very much.
Sip that
Well,
real
you can
fast.
say you got at least one sale
Hey,
during the podcast.
there we
right?
go.
Right?
Did my job. I'm down. I'm up.
Ace, kind of like Paul Rudd on Hot Ones. Look at us. Look at us.
Look it up.
See what's happening here? Look at us.
I think I will take that as well. Just
I knew going into there, like I knew what I've already did it straight, and I was like, you know what? It's, I'm gonna get that tonic water. I'm not a big fan of gin, but you know these.
I tried it straight before I went for the
yeah,
tonic
but
water. I mean, like it's good, but it's
These
strong.
gins with the tonic water is fucking dangerous.
Yes,
Right?
they
Like,
are.
I could just be like,
and then
give
when we
another-
put the
Very
club
much
soda, we did not the club soda. I'm sorry,
Ginger beer?
The
Ginger
ginger
beer?
beer.
Yeah.
Like that is.
That's dangerous.
I will say for me again, I think this is
very
one reason
easy drinking
I'm not a
gin.
huge gin fan though. Is for me I like the standard better than the navy, and mostly that's because of the dryness. Like
Understandable.
it has a drier feel to it on the navy strength than it does on the standard. But
Yeah.
again, I mean, I'm pleased with all of them to be honest with you. Like again, not a gin fan, and I mean you got my vote. Like
I appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
When you're turning Team Backid to gin,
Hey.
you're doing like it's, we
Yeah,
like we're brown liquors or vodka. That's it.
Okay.
Like we're big fans
I mean,
of Scotch and
that's-
bourbons.
I might go buy a bottle now.
Well, tell your roommate to go get you one. Don't let the butcher up sell you. And guys, go to the ABC store. It's available on the shelf.
It is. It is. It is. I will say,
and it's
so,
local.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's local. You can check, the ABC website, and that'll tell you if your local store carries like that specific product.
Sorry,
You can
California.
special order it on.
Yep, always,
Yeah,
always.
You can, or like
and even during this time,
if you guys,
as of
if you-
yet, the
if you
ABC
guys-
store is
if you
still
guys-
open.
If you guys
It's
have,
essential.
if you guys have our cell phone number, we can just put you in touch with Ace, and he'll
I was gonna say,
send you right to where you need to go.
absolutely.
I'm not just gonna throw your number out there, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We do have a Team Fat Kid phone number they could call and leave a message. We could always relay that as well.
Hey, pass it
So,
along. I'm
As
more
soon
than
as I
happy.
figure out what that is. No, no.
hey, we can access the answering machine.
Yeah, I can. We can check a voicemail. It doesn't ring to anybody, but
Nobody has corded phones anymore. It's fucking impossible to hook up. You know, it's just
I don't even know where it plugs in or like how
right,
to.
right.
Okay, so
No
Ace,
idea.
It is the time.
Ooh,
You blessed us with 3 fantastic gins.
thank you.
Our turn to
It is our turn to reciprocate
Okay.
the favor. Okay, so this is what we call hops roulette. So we don't know what it is,
Okay.
and you listen to a couple podcasts. Maybe you've heard us play the game. So we're blindly drinking a beer. No one knows what it is.
Okay.
And then we're gonna make our best guesses.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
there's the ABV, which is your
Okay.
your proof or your alcohol
Yep.
content,
Yep.
and then your IBU, which is your bitterness scale.
Yep.
And then you got to pick a style. And then the last one, it doesn't count for points. It's just what would you rate it?
1 to 5, 1 being like horrible, 5 being awesome.
Awesome. Cool.
Which we have had some 0.5s.
Yes,
so.
we have.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
fine.
we definitely had some 0.5s, and I hope this is not a 0.5
Hey.
because
I'm down.
it happens. All right, so your cup. Cheers, sir. We'll
Cheers.
Cheers. At the bottom there.
You got one yet?
All right.
Clink.
Yo.
And then right
Salud.
off the bat, that is a IPA.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out where to put the phone number at, and it's the TFK hotline. So if you guys do want to find out where you can get KO Distilling beverages, we'll call it. So you can leave us a voicemail at 757-427-1586, and we'll get you in touch with the right people.
As always, you can always look on abc.com. I don't know if that, I don't know
Find
if
the
that's
shit
right.
your damn self.
I don't know if that's right. abc.com does not sound like Virginia ABC, but
I think it's
ABC.Virginia.
There you go.
ABC.Virginia.gov.
that
Oh,
one.
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
one.
The salesman's got it.
Hey, it's fine. I got you.
And just, I know kodistillery.com, correct?
KO Distilling.
Distilling, not distillery. All
Yeah.
right, kodistilling.com.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that is an IPA. I think that it is a 7.2 ABV. I think the IBU there is a little strong. I'm going to say it's in a 45 range because I'm still wrong. I'll give that one a 4. And that's pretty good for me.
Do they?
Unfiltered IPA, 8%. I'm gonna go 65 IBU, and I'll give it a 4.
Dennis,
Double IPA. 8.9.
you're crazy.
70.
You're both crazy.
And I will go with a 3.
There's no way this is coming in higher than a 45 or 50 on IBU. I'm calling it.
Okay.
I went with an IPA at 6.4% and 32 IBU. I'm going to give it a 4 as well. And now Ace, time to test that palate, sir.
I was going to say, oh gosh. So I'm going to definitely say pale ale for sure. Let me see. Next is ABV.
Yep.
So I'm going to say 6.7. Why not?
All right. And then IBU or bitterness?
50.
50.
I'm sorry.
And then how do you rate it? Like 1 to 5? Would you drink it again?
Yeah, I would say 3.5.
3.5?
3.5 for sure.
Don't forget Austin.
Nice, buddy.
Austin, you want to weigh in? Yeah, I mean, like, you got a mic. You want to weigh in?
I'm gonna say IPA. I'm gonna go 7.5. I'm gonna go 40, and I'm gonna give it a 4.
All right.
Y'all like this?
Da-da-da-da! This is Southern Tier Brewing Company's IPA.
Fuck.
Is it a single IPA at 7%, which currently Ace is taking the closest without going over on ABV. He came in at 6.7. I do not see IBUs. Dooley?
Just IPA, right?
Yeah, just IPA.
60.
60? Son of a bitch. I was wrong on that one. You know what? We're going to give this one to Ace because he came in the closest without going over at
What?
50.
No way.
I will say
Okay, round of applause.
Ace went pale ale, not IPA.
Fair, yeah.
But he did come in closest without going over on ABV and IBU, and as it's his first time here, I feel like he deserves the point.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You know what?
Beginner's luck. Beginner's luck.
Don't worry, they have no vote over the commissioner. I'm the commissioner. I give you the point. That's all that fucking matters.
Assholes Anonymous.
That is true.
Damn it.
Hey, he got 2 closest too. I feel like as a first timer, that's a win. You know.
I
feel
appreciate it. I want to thank the Academy for supporting me.
I feel like he's been cheating because he's been listening to us be wrong the whole time.
How does that help him?
Because we say the beer afterwards, and he's like, "Oh, these guys are dumb."
Yeah, but how does that help him? We're wrong. It's not like he can be like, "Oh, they got it right." I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but then-
focus on that. It's just like,
Because then you read the beer afterwards, like you're about to do it right now.
I already did.
Oh, damn.
You missed it all.
You were checking on sauce.
Moving on.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, that's
That's what I'm gonna go with.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So now for the fun stuff.
Oh,
Wait,
see,
that wasn't the fun stuff?
No, that wasn't the fun stuff. See, I think
That was
wait,
round.
there's
That
more.
was, that was round one.
I think
They're working on extra fun.
Okay, fair,
All right,
fair.
So.
I think we have some simple fun right now, though.
Oh.
Trivia?
No,
not yet.
we're not even there.
We have questions.
We haven't even gotten to how was Dooley's week. Not that we care, but I mean,
Yeah, it happens.
It's too
It's
long.
all-
I don't know
I
why he's
care.
wearing that shirt.
I care.
so you have to give up one of these 4. You can't eat it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, he's already in panic mode.
You
Sorry,
ready?
calm down, breathe
All
a little.
right.
Somebody get him a paper bag.
Somebody tell me I can't eat. Like what?
Here we go. So you cannot eat one of these 4 for the rest of your life. Which one are you giving up? It's got to be pizza,
Dun, dun, dun.
pizza, tacos, burgers, or wings.
Oh, dun, dun, dun. It's so tough, man. This is like a hard ass question. Huh?
I didn't say anything.
Are we all answering, or is this
Nope,
just me?
this-
No,
Yeah,
this is
just
like
just
we,
me.
Welcome to being the guest spot.
like my spirit food is a burger. My second spirit food is chicken wings.
Like I'm like, which one could I not live without? Right. I'm gonna have to say, if one must go, probably tacos.
The producer does not like you right now.
You're breaking the producers hard.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just because he got up.
So that's a clip from the Food Network show.
Yes.
And it was like a commercial, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And
first
so
commercial.
he left, so that's why we dropped it. Like, I don't even know what he was talking about. And he's like, Gold Coast, it just sounds expensive. Pinky's out, boys. And like, so we just made this remix.
I like the beat.
So
He did that on Expo while we were busy.
yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was like way before the COVID-19. I was like remixing.
Wuhan.
I was like, we were busy. I'm like in Expo. I had my phone like plugged in, and I'm like using iMovie to re-edit a video. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. I had a little shimmy going.
yeah,
A little
you're
shoulder
like,
shimmy.
hey, that's nice.
Hey,
That's nice.
This
I
is
like
nice.
It ain't Granny's at the club, but
Oh, I'm still working on that one. I haven't got the remix yet, and I haven't got the rights proof.
Truth.
So yeah, there's this girl that I work with, and she's a grandmother,
Okay.
and she's a young grandmother. And
Okay.
I give her a lot of shit, and I was like, "Grandma's in the club." Like,
You know, Grandma wants to have fun too.
but I really think that we can make a song about this.
I'm in support. I'm gonna give anything a listen at least once.
Grandma's in the club. Walkers out. Walkers in.
Hey, you know.
Walk about. Walk
No.
about. I don't know.
We tried that. It didn't work.
Ooh. Fix
Well, we haven't given it to a professional yet.
He turned it down, if you remember.
He said he didn't want to touch it.
I think that counts as turning it down.
That's professional
Obi,
for no.
Obi, he's a logo artist.
Obese.
Obese. He was supposed to be, or like, aforementioned podcast. Like, because you were supposed to be on Thursday, things got switched around, and he canceled. And like, it's fine. Like, I was like, hey man, whatever. Like,
Hey.
we'll move.
he's
base
afraid
it.
of the corona.
No, he actually forgot.
That sounds like Obi.
I mean, that sounds more realistic.
And he's like, shit, man. He's like, he's trying to prepare all this material to come. And I was like, it's not even that serious. Like,
We can postpone it a week.
dude,
it's
just
okay.
Just come hang out. Like,
We'll
but,
probably have lots of free time for you to come over.
Before, Alex used to have like long hair like down to his shoulders. And,
wow.
That's right. Obi was here for that.
and
Yeah.
Obi was our guest that day, and then we hit 1,000 followers, and then we shaved Alex's head. And so that's how much it grew back since.
It's like, what, September?
Wow.
October?
October, I think.
Yeah, that's
I'm
definitely
not
that.
positive.
Yeah, it was October.
Teach me. Well, teach me for my hair to grow. Maybe.
I
Almost.
You
wish
gotta-
I could.
You gotta squint a lot.
You gotta embrace the mullet. I don't know.
You have
no,
to,
no, wait
you
a
have to
minute.
join Assholes
Hey,
Anonymous.
You
too.
embraced the mullet on your own, like when you came to Cabin Fever.
Hey, I did.
I did want to bring that up a little bit because I wanted to ask, like, what was your? Because I was super busy, and what was your experience?
So you told me kind of what to expect,
Yeah,
and I'm going to be honest with you. I thought you were exaggerating a little bit, and if
not at
anything,
all.
you were
Underselling it. Underselling it.
Definitely
well,
underselling.
I didn't want to scare you away
and it's
because I really wanted you to come,
And I was going to come, and I was excited to be there, and I'm glad that I went. It is a story that I've already told a few friends about it. I was talking to some friends like after I had
that's
left,
crispy.
and yeah, that was a good one.
Look at that. He's right on board.
I was telling some friends after I had left, like, hey guys, because I went to trivia later on that night, and I was like, hey,
You're waiting
sorry
for
I'm
that
late.
bluegrass fucking question to drop. Like, I got this.
It's like, sorry I'm late, guys. I was at a bluegrass convention, and I realized how that's probably not a sentence I will ever say
Again?
like ever. Like,
Until
I know
next year.
Until next year. I know I've not said it up until that moment, and just the look of like.
What?
Individually, I know what all of those words mean, but you said those words together, a bluegrass convention, and I said, yes, it's exactly what it sounded like. So many banjos. So many banjos.
They hear the banjos pedal faster.
And this year they didn't have that piccolo weird thing that had like the horn on the top. Like, I didn't
They
see
don't have
any of
that.
those. Like, they play a guitar and there's like this, like, it looks like almost like a trombone.
Is that from like
Oh,
steampunk?
wow.
And it, like,
Is that from steampunk? That's a fair question.
yeah, I mean, it looks like that. It looks like that. It looks like a steampunk. Like, there's no way that's a real instrument. And then we Google it, and like, holy shit, that's a real instrument. Like,
What's it
just
called?
Google guitar with a horn hanging off it. I don't know.
Google will be like, oh, it's this.
I said
can
a
we-
piccolo, but I don't think that's it.
Guitar
With,
horn?
Can we switch to Dooley's search? Because I mean,
No,
I just
no.
feel like,
No.
we always do this under Alex's search,
And we search some weird
we
shit.
search some weird shit. And like, it's like,
let
what
me
is-
tell you, I go home to open up some browsers, and the suggested feeds are a little off. I'm just saying, we're
You
searching
should
for
see that.
horn on a guitar right now. Like, I can only imagine what that's going to show up later.
We're
as.
gonna get some Fender ads, you know.
No, I don't know.
Little
I hope
Gibson,
it'll be
little
Fender ads.
Gibson. Like,
It'll probably be more related to the horn.
Be a different type of Gibson though.
no, there's literally like a
Mike
guitar
Gibson.
with a horn. Like, I don't even know. I want to call it a piccolo. I know that's not right. but,
Definitely not right.
Like, yeah, there you go. Like,
Horn blue.
That's it.
yeah, there you go. Space that out, because if you did that in one word, third page is going to be weird.
What are you worried about? Maybe it was just an attachment they put on the top.
No,
'cause I
man,
don't
there was
see anything.
several of them.
Maybe
Like, we actually
Resonator guitar. There you go.
we
That might
actually
be it.
Googled it, and like someone we knew what it was.
I don't know.
Well, you know,
I didn't see a single one.
Nope.
That's a
Nope.
steel guitar.
that's pretty dope.
All right, Ace. Let's switch gears to what we really like. The brown liquors.
Hey, now I am excited to talk about brown liquor with people that enjoy it. You know, so I know I got to win you over with the gin.
Hey,
Yeah,
was,
you
that
gotta
was a
say
strong,
that.
That's the
strong
hard
start.
sell.
Hey,
That's the
hard
hard
start.
sell.
You got a sale out of it.
Hey, that's it, and I appreciate it.
Oh damn!
So this is perfect because it's literally what I'm looking at on your website right now is the Virginia Moon White Whiskey.
Yep.
And so obviously that is your unaged or yeah.
So
White
it was originally called Virginia Moon White Whiskey, and some bottles are still available for sale, especially in Virginia. You can find a few of those bottles. Once we came out with the aged varieties of our whiskey,
Started kind
we
of
renamed
tapering
it.
off the.
So-
Yeah,
This is
so that's actually it's a collector's item now. The bottle style is entirely different; looks very different than this one you'll see here. But we renamed it to be Bare Knuckle American Whiskey, and then that way it fell in line with all of the other branding that we
Is
already
that
had.
is that what they call that white lightning?
Oh no, sir. That is an homage.
It's an homage to White Lightning.
So
Ain't no apple pie.
is the homage to White Lightning available in the ABC store?
It is.
As a collector's item, keep in mind you should
So-
store this on your shelf.
Yeah, the Virginia Moon is still available. It's very limited quantities.
Hold on, real fast. Fucking, it wasn't a guitar. It was a violin or something.
Strovial or
Google that shit real fast. Yeah,
Strovial?
yeah, like.
I just want to say, you see how easy it is to get off topic?
No, but I put
It doesn't
Austin,
take 3 seconds.
Austin on the mission, and he found it. And so this is important to like
Strovial.
because
STR.
Ace did not get a
OVILA.
chance to see
Or-
this.
I'm not gonna lie. Had you
Yeah.
not looked it up, I would have looked it up. Like,
Hey, you gotta go
At some
back. You
point.
got a Sroth vial.
Yeah, what the fuck are you
yeah,
typing?
Google that and then go back. So his search engine's really fucked up.
This is not how I thought it was spelled.
straw.
No.
Wait, what are you doing?
There you
Hold
go.
on, Austin's got the keyword.
That makes more sense. That's what I thought it was going to
Straw
be.
Island.
Oh, I said A instead of O, though.
I blame Dooley.
Look, words
Strovial?
with,
Get it,
words with
English.
friends will suffer.
It's the first one there, the Strovi. Oh, I have never in my life seen something like that.
I haven't either, and I'm very
See,
happy
that is
there's no
steampunk.
sound right now.
Yeah,
That is
Scroll
steampunk.
over
Damn
to
it.
the picture, Dooley. Like to the.
Is
to
that
the
just
right,
to
to the
like?
right. There you go.
Is that just to extend the sound?
I
Essentially,
have. I'm
Amplified
assuming.
by
Yeah,
metal
but there's like
resonator.
more than one. So I like.
It looks like it just connects to the neck, so it has no real bass on the body. Like,
I don't know, man. Like we saw them last year, and they weren't there this year, and Ace really missed out on some shit.
My gosh.
I can only assume that's to amplify the sound.
I keep swearing that I'm gonna come out of the kitchen with like spoons
Like this picture right here looks like a
and
fucking
just jump
musket
into a
with
circle
horn
with
on
some
it.
spoons.
They would totally be
Yeah,
happy with it.
they'd be totally into
Absolutely.
it. Like chef coat and spoons. It's like, oh, he gets it.
There
My-
you go. That's the title of this episode: Chef Coat and Spoons, KO Distillery.
It's got to be KO Distillery, Chef Coke and Spoons.
I feel like this was created. Somebody was like, "Now listen, I know you said you like the fiddle, but wait, there's more."
It's like the bass is about to drop. Like, wait for it. Like,
This is what they really were like. They're like, all right. All right, so what if we put a horn on the violin? So when we play it, the neighbors about a mile away can hear it. Right?
and then we might be able to hear their spoons
Conversation
playing
definitely
back.
went, oh, I was at home polishing my Strovial and stuff.
You're home polishing your what?
Sorry, Ace. Wait, this happens. All right. Let's reel
Never
it back
expected a serious podcast from us.
I'm down.
in. All right, so let's reel it back in. All right, so where were we at? Damn.
We were at Brown Liquor.
We were brown
yes,
liquor.
sorry.
That's where we
That's my
were
favorite part
about
of
to
the
go. Or actually, I guess technically we should start with the clear liquor.
Yes. So
Although
we're-
it is a whiskey, it is a clear whiskey because
Yes.
it is unaged.
and it's going to be 60% wheat, 30% rye, 10% malted barley. You're going to
shit, I
notice the
forgot about the
sweetness
rye.
from the wheat and a little spiciness from the rye. Let me see here. Go ahead and pour these for you. Now, I personally like these in a few different cocktails, so I'm going to pass this along to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass that one on around because I'm looking for a small one.
There we go.
That's me right there. I got a small one.
So, I like this in what I call a moonshine margarita
Oh, bet you do.
or a Manassas mule.
I
I'm
think,
a sucker
I think
for
you
a
mean
mule.
the White Moon margarita, sir. We're not calling this moonshine.
You got me. You
White
got
Moon
me.
margarita.
Touche.
That's what
Touche.
we'll go with today. In the homage to moonshine.
Here you go.
Homage.
Homage. That's right. Yo.
Like, think
Cilantro.
about real fast, like the flavors that we can impart into this.
Right?
I still remember that taste.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Definitely
one.
an unaged whiskey.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's
But,
good.
like
That
the
is
thing-
really
the
good.
the things that you can do with it is where it's at. Like,
All right, I'm
like,
gonna be spending a lot of money at the ABC store
I'm
tomorrow.
almost getting like a almost.
there is a flavor, like almost
it's
like a vanilla or
See,
something.
I'm thinking almost licorice.
I've heard that. I've definitely
Like
heard that.
I'm
I can
not
see
going
where
so
you're
far
coming-
to say licorice, but like I get that.
I can
tint,
see where you're getting that
tint of
licorice. Yeah.
that is.
So I will say I almost never drink this one
Do
straight.
they use
I
Caraway
almost
in it all
always
now?
drink it in a cocktail.
I don't
That,
like
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I just like if I'm going to drink whiskey straight, I like it with a little bit of age on it.
Yeah.
With this one, we actually do age
All
it
right,
for
choke
one
that.
day.
Sorry.
Okay.
And you can see we actually handwrite that on the back.
Oh yeah.
In fact, speaking of card
I did mention.
card girls.
Oh, there he is. Austin.
There's a card girl on the back of all of our bottles.
Get
It
ready,
talks
Austin.
about the
That's your
age.
photo.
There we go.
Is that just on the? Is that just on the whiskeys?
Yes, it's just on the whiskeys, and it tells you the age of whichever whiskey that you're.
Oh, so the
tasting.
age. Oh, okay. I remember you saying that. That's the age of the. Quit cheating, Alex.
I just like to see. Hey.
The aftertaste is like all sweet.
There's no whale sound now. Don't worry.
Oh, that's
That's actually pretty good.
The aftertaste.
I'm like seriously. I'm like I see what you're talking about. Like with
The
with
licorice,
the
like,
licorice and everything. It's almost
very faint, but
it's almost like a caraway.
do you ever have like a Good and Plenty?
Yeah.
Like the aftertaste of a Good and Plenty is kind of what I'm getting.
I
here.
get. like it's almost like the candy codeine.
Yeah.
Aftertaste.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
I see-
delicious.
I see what you're saying.
The ginger
I see
beer.
what you're saying.
Yes. Yep, that Manassas Mule is one of my favorites as well. So yeah,
Manassas Mule.
Manassas Mule.
So
And so next actually is the Bare Knuckle American Wheat Whiskey. It's the exact same mash bill. The difference is that we're actually aging it for at least 1 year. This bottle you're tasting is 19 months.
Oh, 19.
19.
Because this is like when you guys start writing things on the bottle, right?
Yes.
Because we had that conversation.
And again, I do have to ask. I know. You're aging it for 19 months. What kind of barrel? Is
So
this, again,
that's-
a bourbon barrel.
So that's actually going to be in an American white oak barrel. We age all of our whiskeys in brand new
Brand new
American
barrels.
white oak barrels.
Isn't that kind of like the rule for it to be a bourbon? Like it
Yes.
has to be like brand new barrels.
Yep.
Like
Yep. I was gonna say.
I don't know who makes all these damn rules.
Oh, this one. Got it. Appreciate
Oh
you.
yeah, there's the intermission.
Oh, I dig it.
I guess actually you want to take that intermission because we'd love to bring you a word from our sponsor, and
Okay.
you know, we like Stitcher, and we hope that you do too.
This podcast is brought to you in affiliation with Stitcher Podcast Radio. Head on over to Stitcher.com/premium and sign up today for only $4.99 a month. Use promo code TeamFatKid for get 1 month absolutely free. Stream and download all your favorite podcasts, such as this one, Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat, Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, My Favorite Murder, Wolverine, The Lost Trail, Alex's Favorite, Bitch Sesh. You get the Fantasy Footballers, Science Rules with Bill Nye, and many, many more. We're talking 21,000 premium hours of podcasting. That is 2.4 years. You get all the bonus episodes. You get the ad-free shows. You get Dooley's favorite 300-plus comedy albums. You can check out all the new releases before they come out. And just remember, all you have to do is head on over to Stitcher.com/premium. Sign up and use the promo code TeamFatKid. Test it out for a month, absolutely free on us. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
And welcome back to our Team Fat Kid podcast. You son of a bitch!
Ace over there with a shoulder, just hey.
Hey. It's got a really good beat. I'm not
You
going to lie
wanna-
to you.
You want to throw hands?
Ooh.
Oh.
By the way, I
It's
hate
like
to,
Black
I
Friday.
hate to admit
out,
this.
piggy's
I really
out.
do.
Piggy's
It-
out.
It is a good fucking beat. He's tried to remix it again. It just hasn't gone as well.
I'm working on it, man.
The
but
first
now-
one
but-
is better. I'm sorry.
But now I have like so much more
Time?
like, so many more sound bites. Because it's like, because now I want to, now I want to mix it through and through. Like, you want to throw hands? You
Oh
want to throw
shit!
hands?
See
Like,
now he's
boys. You want to throw hands?
he's gonna make
It's
like a
like
full
Black
minute long
Friday.
song now.
Yeah, dude, no. It's
I'm
already.
I'm really just upset at how good the Pinky's Out Boys that you did at work in like probably like 5 minutes honestly turned out so well, and it's annoying how good it is because I know it's me. Like it's all right. So first off, I'm gonna throw the name of the restaurant out here because they still use my fucking voice. That's not the name of the restaurant.
I want to go there.
When you release it on iTunes, you will be getting $1.29 of my money.
So
It's a good shimmy.
again, I'm gonna throw the name out there because they still use my voice on their voicemail, so I don't feel bad. But Keegan's, every time I call Keegan's at Town Center in Virginia Beach, it's my name. It's my voice on the voicemail.
Oh, they're still using the.
They're still
same?
using me. Like every time I call and I get to the voicemail, I'm just like, "Son of a bitch, that's me." And I feel like, no matter how you sound, you always feel like you sound stupid. Even listening to our podcast now, I'm like,
That's my ringtone.
I don't even know why. Like, you made that voice. Like when you did.
Pinky's
that-
Out Boys?
Like,
I don't either. But
how
you
many
know
times
what?
did we have to say Pinky's Out Boys? And then like that's the one they took.
The one they took.
And you made
They're
it in
like,
this
oh, yeah,
high
yeah,
pitch.
that one right there.
You know
this
what?
High pitch.
I'm just gonna take it as I'm the best. Fuck it. You know what? They had sound bites from y'all, but I'm the best.
I'm just saying that you can check us out on Food Network on March 29th, this coming Thursday.
26.
26.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
26. How many of you had? We
You were here. March 26th at 9 p.m. will be again featured on the Great Food Truck Race on the Food Network. And tomorrow at 10 a.m. we'll be on Coastal Living on Channel 3.
Hey.
Yeah.
W-
Live on Channel
live,
3.
Live, yeah. So,
Oh, I'm turning.
that's
I'm
gonna
probably
be
watching
epic.
that.
We've got some
WTKR or
plans.
something?
We only have about 5 minutes, but we got some plans.
Nice.
Got some plans.
We're gonna cram it in there.
Giggity.
That's what she said. All right. What are we doing first? Are we doing the beer? Or we're doing the bourbon.
I think we should do the bourbon first.
Okay. All right. So what is this one again, sir? Please.
So this one's going to be our Bare Knuckle American Wheat Whiskey. As I said, it is the exact same mash bill as the Bare Knuckle American Whiskey. 60% wheat, 30% rye, 10% malted barley. It's just been aged for at least a year.
That is really good.
Got a fair kick, a good amount of spiciness, and a little bit of sweet.
Yep.
A little bit of sweet.
Nice.
I think
The throat burn isn't bad at all.
No. This isn't like bourbon.
Yeah,
you know
no,
me and
no,
bourbon.
It's like a bourbon light almost. That's
Yeah,
what I think
I'd take
about
that.
it.
Ooh,
Dooley's
nice.
not used to good stuff like this.
Like it
like-
I feel more of the burn like in my palate.
That's right.
not my
That's right.
throat.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hit that button. There you go.
Oh, hold on. Dooley, hit it one more time. There you go.
That's
See?
shots fired.
That's
so you can see. Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's how that works.
All right, so now we're gonna go to the beer.
Now to the beer, and Ace has to go first. So
Fun. Okay.
this one's all on you, sir.
What
Alrighty.
the fuck is going on in here?
It's a whole bunch of dentists.
Do you see that?
Yeah, I know. I see that.
It looks like I'm about to drink somebody's chew.
So I think.
Hey, Dennis, you want Patrick?
Ace, look at that.
Chew ball.
I know what
Do
this
you
is.
see that?
All right, let's smell it.
I know.
this
I know
was.
what this is, Alex.
As soon
So
as I smelled it, I know what it was.
You're out too.
I didn't see it when pouring it, but I know just on
I
smell
know.
what
I
this
know
is.
you know, and you're out. You cannot participate.
so style first, right?
Style for. Oh, you can go in whatever order
Okay.
you'd like.
He's not only is he the commissioner, he's also the scribe.
So I'm gonna go with porter.
Okay.
That is actually an excellent call. That it's a porter.
Oh gosh, alcohol by volume. I'm gonna say 6.3. Why not?
Shoot like Shaq.
You know my life.
Too bad they couldn't see it.
You didn't
6.3.
go Kobe.
All right, IBU
I'm gonna go with 42.
42. All right, and then rating. What do you? 1 to 5? Would you drink it again? What do you think?
I'm gonna give this one a 2.
A 2. Not your style.
Not
all
my favorite.
It's not as good as the bourbons he brought.
right? Whiskey.
Stop it. Stop it.
All right, Dooley. I'm pretty sure the rest of us know what this is, so I think it's on you, sir. What do you got?
Does the butcher know?
Oh yeah.
Butcher knows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Have I had this before?
This is a dark beer, so keep that in mind. Yes, you have
Yeah,
had
yeah,
this
yeah,
before,
like,
Dooley.
if
I
it's
will
if
even
it's a
give you
dark
that
beer,
hint.
like so. Okay, so everyone has like their preference in beer, and so the butcher is like
The only
he's,
one.
He's the really dark beer guy.
Got it.
West Coast IPA guy.
Got it.
Stone.
Hey, Aventinus style, kind of like those
I-
tripels and things like that.
My man.
Strong.
I like Miller Lite.
Yeah, he likes the titties.
All right.
I like Pilsners and IPAs.
Hey, nothing
All
wrong with that.
His favorite beer of all time is 120.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Dooley, come on. What you got?
The next time we get one, we'll have to have you over on the show. And
I'd love
come,
to.
Come try a
I'm
Dogfish 120.
just gonna say porter.
Change your life.
7.5. 20 IBU.
You bore me.
And I guess a 3.
All right, well, Dennis, what do you rate it?
I'll give that a 4.5.
And Jason?
3. Just because I know what it is, I know who does it, and I think they do a great job.
Worldwide stout.
I think it's the bourbon.
And no, this is
no,
not
it's
the
a
bourbon
it's a-
barrel,
it's-
sir.
No, it's a regular.
Oh.
This is the regular
Yeah.
worldwide stout, which does come in. Again, it doesn't say it on the bottle. I believe that it
like-
comes in between 18 and 20% on alcohol. So everybody was low. I don't have IBUs. I know we've done this one before, but
It's delicious.
it's one of my favorites. And I'm not a dark beer guy, but
know.
this is one of my favorites. And again, worldwide stout, so it is a stout.
That's why. It's like as soon as I smelled it, I'm like,
That,
I know what this is.
I know this beer.
Yeah.
I know this beer. I drank this quite a bit. I know this beer
I don't know how you drank it that much.
because I only had.
Well,
Well,
how
here's
the
the
hell
thing.
was your week?
Hold on. Here's the thing. You had like 7 Miller Lights to my 2 worldwides,
Truth.
Facts.
and we both had to go to the bathroom at the same amount of time.
They say you don't know IBU,
That's
right?
that's the worst part is I got to go to the bathroom.
It's
Fuck,
70
I'm not
on
having
IBU.
another one.
That's a vanilla one.
It's not that big a deal.
7 right here.
All right, Billy.
Well, let's go 15 to 20 IBU is what
How
I'm
the
looking
fuck
at.
was your week?
Oh, wait, it's 15 to 20 ABV.
Why are you wearing that shirt?
Well, the reason why I'm wearing this polo is because I'm not a sous chef anymore.
The plot
What?
thickens.
I am now a maintenance person
What the fuck?
and a van driver and security and employed
Whatever else they fucking.
Yeah, whatever the fuck they need.
and employed. So,
Hey, so that's all that matters, right?
so pretty much, we were told food and beverage was closed because Corona and everything like that. And,
on that note, I do have a question. Do you guys still have to do breakfast or anything? Like,
It's a continental, so Jason's pretty much there to do that.
gotcha.
And yeah, they're like, "Hey, Dill, you want to do this?" I'm like, "Fuck fucking, I'm employed, so okay, yeah.
You're paying me? Then yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck it, like, just train me and I'll just do the job. I'm fine with that. So, I mean, that's mainly been the week. Training on that and
Learning how to get to the airport.
It's not
like,
that hard.
No. It wasn't learning how to get to the airport.
This is
it
dually.
was learn.
Oh, true.
Bitch,
True.
I've been to that airport multiple times, but just
Why?
The
You-
one time?
I was gonna say, you've
were
only-
you dropping your dad off?
You've only flown once.
my dad.
How have you been
hit-
there multiple times?
Right?
My dad's old
Speaking
job.
of which, the
Can
only
I
time-
speak, motherfucker?
The only time.
It's just-
I heard
my
a
dad
timer.
used to fly, and I'd have to pick him up every single time. So he used to go to, like, he's been to Dubai 7 times from this job, Japan, Peru, all of that shit. So I was always the one picking him up because he got home at like 11 p.m. So I know where the fucking airport is.
Like that's late or something.
No one cares that much.
All right, I'll tell you
All right,
what.
y'all are nice people.
But Ace is itching to.
I feel like, yeah, Ace, I'm going to give you an opportunity to pour another one here. I'm going to read some questions. And
Okay.
we're going to see if anybody has some answers.
Can you multitask, sir?
Absolutely.
All right, here it
Don't
comes.
worry, half of us don't know this answer. So, what Southeast Asian appetizer consists of marinated meat threaded on skewers, grilled or broiled, and served with peanut sauce?
Oh, that is good. I want to say chicken satay, but with peanut sauce makes it kind of Indian. So you're saying Southeast Asia.
What Southeast Asian appetizer? Now, I will say that I does India get counted as Asian
Yes.
sometimes? So
Yes.
what Southeast? So technically, this could still be India.
Well,
What
yeah, like,
Southeast
what's
Asian appetizer consists of marinated meat threaded on skewers, grilled or broiled, and served with peanut sauce?
Katsu.
Katsu. All right, I've got a
I'm gonna say that is a kebab.
a
'Cause
kebab.
It's general,
All right,
and I know Dennis is wrong.
Dooley, you want to weigh in?
I know that much.
No, all I heard is breaded and fried. So
Wait, say
You
it one
heard
more time?
breaded and fried?
Grilled and broiled. I'll read the question for you again.
I heard breaded and fried.
You ready to
Maybe
pay
I was just
attention?
thinking about the fucking wings. Hey,
Yep. Nope. Pay attention. All right, here we go.
Oh, you're worried about the wings that are about to come out. Like, hold on.
What Southeast Asian appetizer consists of marinated meat threaded on skewers, grilled or broiled, and served with peanut sauce?
Satay.
Yeah,
I wanna say
okay,
satay.
yeah.
So, Jason, are you changing your answer to satay?
All I heard was
I
peanut
said
sauce. I was
satay
like,
in the beginning, and I'm just gonna ride that one out.
You gonna
But
ride satay?
kebab-
Satay?
yeah.
Satay? Everybody's
Yeah.
I mean, I'll
After
go
hearing
with
the
it.
question,
bandwagon it.
Yes,
satay?
I'm definitely going to bandwagon it here.
It is satay.
Yes.
All right, so now here's one we're never gonna fucking get. Who is the film director whose mother cooked for his casts and crew, who published an Italian-American cookbook in 1996?
Martin Scorsese.
Dooley?
I was gonna say Mario Batali.
Jason, you want to weigh in?
Oh, I didn't hear the question.
We've done
Who
this
is the
card
film
before.
director whose mother cooked for his casts and crews, and who published an Italian-American cookbook in 1996?
We did this one.
Yeah, Martin Scorsese.
You just said it because we did it.
All right, fine. He's right. It is Martin Scorsese.
Just
And
saying.
Now that I think about it,
Stats. Stats.
he might actually be right about the card. Son of a bitch. All right.
We did.
Well, then why did none of you get the first answer right? Goddammit!
I
I'm
didn't
just
hear it.
kidding. I'm just kidding. You all got it right. Just calm down.
Take a Sharpie and just like nick the top of it. Like, it's just,
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get into this bourbon, and then we'll come back to the card here in just a second.
So
I keep now. He's got me saying bourbon. God damn it! Let's get into this whiskey. And
There we go.
which whiskey is this, sir?
So this is going to be the bare knuckle straight rye whiskey.
Straight rye whiskey.
And whenever I say straight, it's basically meaning that it has been aged for at least 24 months. There are rye whiskeys that we do carry in this lineup that have not been aged for at least that long. But you all are getting a chance to have one of the older varieties of
I
our
think this is the one that I like.
Much
Yes.
appreciated.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
We
yes,
all
yes.
know the longer things age, especially in alcohol,
Bingo.
they get better.
Yes, yes, yes. And it's 100% rye. 100% rye.
One.
Thanks for that heads up.
Yes.
Smooth.
Smooth, very smooth.
Again,
What?
like I find
Yep, that's the one.
There's a
That's the
flavor in
one I
there.
like. I was like,
He's
yeah,
like, yep,
yeah,
that's the
fuck yeah.
There's a flavor in there that I can't pin. Again, this one's a bit more vanilla. And don't say anything yet, Ace. I see
the
you. I
flavor-
see you
the-
ready. I see you ready.
The flavor you can't pin is rye.
Well, I get that it's straight rye, but is that really? Is that what I'm getting?
I don't
now,
know.
Now you can speak, Ace. Go.
I would say it's probably a lot of times people will say they've gotten like caramel or vanilla notes, but
It's just the rye.
it's just rye. That's
All right.
That's.
Fuck you, Jason.
It's hard, tough.
But
It's,
different people get different notes. It's really all based on what you associate with taste.
I could have gotten grass. I'd still say fuck you, Jason. It's the way it is. I mean, he gave me a look. That's all it took. You know. I mean, one look. It's all it
It's a
took.
lot of love. A lot of love around the table.
So much love.
You got the look. Yeah. The look.
You should have seen it when we had the smaller table. It was even worse. Yeah.
dude, we had this little ass table. Like
Dude, it was like probably about this big.
he would have been on your lap, and like it was super weird.
Hey.
Hey, we moved on. We had a buddy of that was like, "Oh, I'll totally build you the table." Like you're out your damn mind.
It is a really nice table.
All right. So getting into the next card here.
I appreciate that, sir, and so does the producer because she's like, "How much more money are you gonna spend on this damn table?"
All right. So Jason and Dennis, I think this question is going to be more for you. But Ace and Jason and Dooley, this question is going to be more for you. Ace and Dennis, I do want you to weigh in.
Yeah.
Do. How many tablespoons equal a cup?
We did this math.
So how many is it?
So 2 tablespoons is an ounce. Cup is 8 ounces. 16.
That fucking bird is like, yo, I think it's 40.
I'm impressed.
16? Is that where we're going with? 16?
You said tablespoons?
Yep.
Tablespoons in a cup.
How many tablespoons are in a cup?
16, yeah.
16? Everybody, yeah? Agreement?
No.
Ace, you can disagree, or you can just bandwagon. It's fine.
I don't know.
You're in volume ounces.
Wait,
We're
wait,
in weight. You're good.
Yeah, conversion for us is different than conversion for you.
I'm kind of.
I don't know.
It
Wait,
is.
hold on.
It is 16.
Like,
Yeah.
16.
Damn, I was wrong.
Yeah, there is.
Holy shit, the producer's wrong. Usually you're always like, it's this shit. It's like,
What's
Yeah, I'm like,
what?
how did you pull that out
Because
of
she's
your
read
ass?
all these cards. All right.
No, actually, because she had a really good teacher.
What Grimm Brothers fairy tale
Ooh,
is
Hansel and
named?
Gretel.
Will you calm the fuck down and let me read the question?
this is like
Is named after its heroine and a root vegetable popular in Europe in the 16th and 17th centuries.
Not.
Not Hansel
Not
and Gretel.
the heroin and a root vegetable.
So, and I should say heroine as in like a female, protagonist.
lead.
I was about to say black tar and garlic.
Black
root
garlic?
vegetable.
Something in a turnip. Something in a turnip.
All right, so here we go. I'm going to read it one more time. What Brothers Grimm fairy tale is named after its heroine and a root vegetable popular in Europe in the 16th and 17th centuries?
Wait a minute.
You got this one. I can see it in your face.
Turnips are root vegetables.
I saw it once he said that shit. You're like, bitch. Like,
Like once he heard Brothers Grimm, he was totally in. It's like, oh, Mary Sweet Potato.
Mary's sweet potato heard. Mary's little lamb. All
Right now, I'm just fucking with A's.
Grim. So let me ask you. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, I don't know if I'll have
He
the
doesn't
answer, but
know,
you're welcome
like-
to ask.
Is the answer in English?
Ooh, now that's a tough one. I'm going to go with no.
Oh,
Okay.
damn, he is getting close.
Is it ash puddle?
No.
Dang it.
This one's a tough one, I'm not going to lie. So Rapunzel is
What?
the answer. In English, it's called a rapion or rapion. Its radish-like root is eaten raw, and the leaves are used in salads. I did not know that.
No.
So-
I would go-
Hey, not only are we educating people on KO Distillery, we're educating people on other
Fairy tales, apparently,
fairy
too.
tales in different languages.
What food editor traveled the United States studying home cooks for her 1960 cookbook, How America Eats? Is anybody...
Julia Child.
Yeah, I was gonna go Julia.
Clementine Paddleford.
Ooh.
Paddleford.
Look, it was from the 1960s. If anyone at this table knew who she was, I'd be impressed. Which wine, called Shiraz in Australia, is likely to be paired with a hearty lamb stew? Pinot Noir, Cabernet Sauvignon, or Syrah?
Syrah.
Syrah.
Syrah, everybody, yeah? Yeah,
No.
yeah. No? What
I
are
was
you...
gonna say Pinot.
You're going Pinot? It is Syrah.
I'm going to go Syrah.
Yes.
Evidently, we have to have fucking Ace over for the wine day.
The wine
That's
trivia
where
day.
I got my career start. Actually.
Oh, really? You started in wine?
I started.
You know
in
what?
wine.
We're going to pause the questions. Yeah, no, I feel like that deserves a subject, sir.
Yeah.
Well, you started in wine. What are you a red or a white?
I'm both. I like alcohol. Like
You're by wine. All right.
You are at the right table, sir.
Welcome to Team Fat Kids.
Wait, I gotta give this to you. Just straight up fucking applause.
Got the applause. All right.
appreciate it.
Mix it with the pinkies out.
I need more
Yes.
beer.
Yeah. What do you need? Like, you need like a level beer, or do you need like a?
Well,
I've got a 20% beer over here. We're good.
While you're in here.
oh,
You're
what?
gonna continue down that road. Okay, fine.
No, I'm gonna finish it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
damn
you're
right
playing
you will.
Pinkies Out Boys every 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking finish this beer. Pinkies Out Boys.
Let's continue on with our because we still have a couple more bottles that Ace has graced us with. Oh damn!
I was gonna say. So I do have another one.
We don't mind reusing cups.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Yeah, like
I see you over there. You're getting low here. We don't mind.
Oh,
As
reusing.
long
I
as
have
we know
thousands.
whose is whose.
I have thousands.
Thousands.
Yes.
It's okay. I'm saving up.
I'm really not even doubting that. That's
Cool.
I know we're
Ace. I'm kind of keeping track of mine.
we're running low on supply here. So
We are.
It is a taste for everyone.
Oh no.
You know what? That's okay.
I do.
Well, everyone else is out.
I do have more. I
Oh.
just.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's see if we. I'll be honest with you.
himself.
Well, we have two.
I was gonna say, yeah. I
don't know if I can get it.
was gonna say, I feel like there's not enough.
40 months.
I got enough to get a taste.
Oh,
I'm
I
not going to be
understand
able to
why
mix it with.
he's
I'm not
holding
going to be
it for
able to
40
mix it with
months.
tonic water or anything. But I got enough to get a taste.
40 months.
I understand why. For 40 months.
Let me see.
But taste it. I mean, like you can tell that 40 months really makes a difference. It really does.
Yeah. Go.
Let me go grab it.
Go. Yeah, like if there is more of this.
I forgot how little I had left. Sorry.
We're all on a little intermission as he grabs the.
Okay, so,
This is our intermission music.
and as he goes to the bathroom.
I know, right? Exactly.
Okay, so we've had this discussion.
Okay.
All right, while we're in intermission, time is a problem and the producer, wants to have a lot of time to do whatever they're preparing. Oh, there's always.
There's always more.
Yes.
Can we hang on to that so we can make pictures?
Keep it.
Yes.
I always love it when sales reps are like, don't just fucking keep it on your show. It's just
No, like, but there needs to be pictures and more posts about things.
Hey, what if we do
I fucking
not a
love you.
boomerang, but like
You too, man. Thank you so much for having me.
Hey,
Come on.
no,
No,
thank
you don't
you,
even
thank you, no,
understand.
thank you.
He's thanking us for having him.
Cool.
I'm thinking, what if we use the 3D thing
Oh,
and have like
calm down, bro.
Sorry.
See if you had a rolly chair.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't yet. Yet.
Whose
Yeah.
fault is that?
Well, I have
Jason,
one at the house.
give me that pad.
I Uber here all the time. I don't think an Uber driver would be happy if I was like, hold on, let me put this office chair in your car.
Amazon delivers.
Yeah, but you know what? I have a chair at home. Why would I buy another one?
Well, then take it to work and we'll just throw it in the back of the Highlander and I'll bring it home. Or the Bronco.
Normally, that sounds like a good plan, but you know what work is? Not there.
Okay. So, which,
So this one here is actually going to be the bare knuckle straight bourbon whiskey.
Ooh, in a bourbon now.
Yes. So 70% corn, 20% wheat, 10% malted barley.
40 months?
40 months on that age. It's always aged for at least 2 years. This particular bottle is 40 months.
God, that smells good.
Yeah, it smells almost mapley.
It's all about who you know. He brings the good stuff.
Yes.
That's what I'm here for.
I think this is the second one I liked.
That is super smooth.
Thank you.
It really is.
Oh
That
God,
is
yes.
like-
Oh, that is delicious.
Yep.
And I mean, again,
there it is.
That is
like,
delicious.
I won't do it tonight.
I feel like hints of caramel again. you know?
I get the caramel there, but like, just could you imagine like just dropping like an ice cube in there and just like, ooh,
I would,
and just
me
hanging out
personally,
with-
because I'm bourbon whiskey, I would just do a little splash of water.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
a lot of people that do that for sure.
I'm an American and I like my shit cold.
All
So like I
So hold on 1 second though, because I'm with Dooley on the whole water thing. Now I know that this is a bourbon whiskey. What's the proof on this? Because anything over 100 proof, it is technically suggested to drink with a splash of water because it brings out all of the aromatics and so on and so forth in the bourbon
I
or
knew
whiskey.
this too.
So
No, you
everything
didn't.
everything you've tasted, with the exception of the Navy strength, up to this point, is 90 proof.
Gotcha. So
is the 40 months written in
Yep, by hand.
like because of just your process?
So
someone actually writes
hand writes. Yep. As a small distillery, we like to take a
Personalize.
personal touch with
Yeah.
anything we're doing, and so the places where we can personalize that are not going to take away too much time from the production side, we're going to do that just to show that I mean, our team, we're not a massive team, and so when you're supporting like a local product, our blood, sweat, and tears have gone into making this product and bringing that to you, and so we like to connect with people in that way, so that hey, like some guy hand wrote this and let us know that hey, we've aged it for this amount of time.
Yeah. So when they crack the barrel,
Yeah,
they know exactly how long it was.
Bingo.
And then every bottle that comes out says down the assembly line, someone's got a marker.
it's
And they're
going
like-
down. Yep.
The marker ran out. It only says 4.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, go at the zero. Yeah. They're all like
Are
labeled.
we still good with the same cup?
we'll
'Cause
find out.
That last one, that's not fair to Ace.
No, we're good.
Don't
I'm
worry,
good.
he won't go first.
You're pouring something on top of a worldwide.
I rinsed my cup out, so
Well, that was smart.
I'll put it to you like this: at this point, too late now.
Yeah, basically. Ace, you're just in it. Like now, you're just part.
I'm
now,
here.
now you're just part of the team.
I appreciate it.
Right, so you're gonna.
Yeah, I threw that at you to get your attention. I don't really.
yeah, I got you.
So what's our next sample? Like, before, do we want to do that or do we want to do this?
Well, I think he hasn't poured the next one yet, so,
So,
we
this
can
is gonna be-
start guessing while he pours. Like, and I'll tell you what,
But
because
he was supposed to go first. Ooh.
well, don't worry, he's gonna go first.
Oh, sorry.
Beer's on you, sir. What's your guess?
Oh,
Yeah, you're. I don't know what he's laughing at. I missed something. I'm assuming Dooley tripped. I don't know.
No. The text I just got.
Would you like to elaborate, or is it
My truck's supposed to come on Tuesdays. Okay?
okay?
So
What
Boss
on
Man
this?
figures he's going to have an easy day today. And
Truck
he,
showed up today?
he texted the order yesterday and everything, and our rep called us today and said,
Funky.
I hope I can fill your order. And then, bam, 4 o'clock, the truck showed up today.
That's funky.
Gotta
man.
love it when things work out that way, right?
There's like 30 feet in that beer.
Ooh, all right. So Ace, I see you tried it over here.
Yeah. No, there's definitely something in that
I'm like,
This isn't the.
I'm getting hoppy, but I'm getting something else too.
There's the nasty.
Oh, so Jason has a particular hop in mind that he does not like. We don't know what it is.
The picture hops.
This is. I don't know if there's.
Is that-
I don't know if
no.
that's Victra. That
See,
is
I think
the
it was.
Citra.
That's
I
the
think it was.
Citra hops right
I think
there.
it was Vic hops that he didn't like, not Victra. Vic hops that he didn't like.
That is not great.
Okay, well, either way, Ace, we're coming to you first.
Yeah, you go
Okay.
Putting the
first.
pressure. You've already
This is
won.
twice.
You've already won 1 point.
Fair,
so look,
fair.
you're,
You're the only one with a point.
you're in the lead.
Wait. Oh, yeah. 'cause last
No one
it.
got the second beer because
Got it.
3 of us were out, and then
Alex.
yeah. So I mean,
So
You have a little bit more?
Digging at this.
I'm gonna say
fucking always, Dooley.
I know.
You sure he knew
No,
this?
no.
That's why I don't pour him. That's why I don't pour him
Throwing
more.
hands off my cup, bro.
Oh, you're passing me.
That's why I don't pour him more. He'll just drink it, and then I'll have to pour him more again.
I'm gonna say pale ale again.
It's like a booty taste, though.
It's a booty.
You got that booty taste to it, though.
Booty rocking everywhere.
Don't worry about them,
A
Ace.
slap. It that song will never go out of style.
Truth.
That is bad.
Oh, let me see.
actually
Let me
really
see. Let
good.
me
What are
see.
you talking
I'm
about?
gonna say 5.6. And I don't know, 50.
Yeah, that's
Don't worry, we never know
I
what
would,
fucking
what do you rate it?
I'd give this one a 2.5.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
You're better than me, bro. All right.
Well,
Dennis?
Jason,
Oh, I give it a 0.5.
Oh,
Wow.
ouch.
Really? Yeah.
Yikes.
that's
Yeah, the bourbon is
Harsh
way better. No, I think like the style. I'm unsure of. Like, I want to say I'm gonna call it a pale ale. Did you say IPA or pale ale?
I said pale ale.
it's already written down your pale ale.
Yeah. It's really. I'm sorry for whoever made this. It's really not good. It's. I'll give it a. I'm gonna say it's like a 6.2, and then the IBU, like, Ace went 50. I think. I don't know if the funk is what I'm tasting, or is that the bitterness? And I'm gonna say that I'm gonna push it to a 60.
Dooley,
Ace looked like he wanted more. He looked at you. He swirled it around. He was
I
like,
enjoyed
"You know
it.
what?
I give credit for you actually being able to say
enjoyed
Dooley.
Dooley's
Thank you.
pondering.
he's joking me because I got the hiccups.
Yeah.
You haven't eaten the wing yet, bro.
I know, right?
Well, he knows.
He saw the sauce.
And
He's already smelt it.
all right, fine, whatever.
What do you
Fuck
think?
off.
What do you think it is, Alex?
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. I can't stop thinking about it.
All right, Dooley, go. You've pondered long enough.
Okay,
If you think too much longer,
because you already know what I'm thinking.
it's not a stone.
I know it's a western.
A western.
A Western.
Is
It's
it like
western.
Bonanza?
Is that a Western?
Bonanza?
West Coast.
I'm thinking a western IPA, so I'm assuming it's probably going to be just western IPA. I'm going to go with 7.2%, 60 IBU. And I give it a 4.5.
Dennis, fuck off.
Too easy.
I know, right? You got the bird chirping and everything in the background.
If you don't fucking go,
Juicy. 6.3. 35. I'll give that 3.5. Actually, I like that one. That was a pretty good one.
all right, I went with a Heffy. At 5.8, 30 IBUs, and I gave it a 3.
They're outside somewhere. I don't know.
Who is that?
Austin.
Austin, get your ass in here!
Oh, fuck. This is Lagunitas. Something Easy
I'm sorry,
Ale.
Lagunitas.
Something Easy Ale.
This is a pretty good one.
If I can not hiccup for 30 seconds, I'm gonna
Good
try and
luck.
I'm gonna try and read the story.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, give it to the butcher.
Beneath the flotsam of categories, past nouns beyond exclamation, down to auto. You know what? Fuck off. You want to read it?
So what we have here is a bear for everyone.
Beneath the flotsam of categories, past nouns, beyond exclamations, down to the autological, words possessing the very property they express. Short is short. Yeah, no.
Oh, come on. I
yeah.
could have read it, you motherfucker.
Sesquipedalian is long.
There might have been
Some-
a
yeah.
in the middle, but
Yeah, something has that thing on the tip of your tongue and easy just rolls off as easy as Sunday morning. Something easy is everything we've learned about making hop-forward beer expressed in a moderate voice. Pale, cold, slightly alcoholic, and bitter, it's all we know.
this shit is rigged. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you're saying it's rigged?
It's rigged. So Ace came in closest on IBU and ABV.
Damn.
He guessed 5.6 on ABV. It's 5. It's 5.7. And
Ace is over here killing it.
IBU is at 50.8. He came in at 50.
I need to look at what OG is.
50.8. He came in at 50. Like, Ace is over here killing it. He's got... Oh, fuck this.
All right, drink your shot of bourbon. Maybe it'll help you out.
Maybe.
All right, Ace, can you tell us what's in front of us?
So this here, we're actually going. So everything that we're doing going forward is a variation of the last three that you just tried.
Yes.
Okay, so we're still staying in the bare knuckle family. Right now, what we're doing are the single barrel varieties of the three aged whiskeys that you've already tried. So we're going to start with the single barrel of the bare knuckle wheat whiskey single barrel.
Okay, so these are not blended. They're just straight up one barrel. Like, whatever comes out is what it is.
So the best way I describe this
Is this the cast?
not yet.
No.
We'll be getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Because
what we
I saw a
finished.
different bottle. I was like, wait,
Yeah,
did you already bring that
That's where
shit
we
out? Like,
finished. That's where we finished. So,
All right. What was the last one?
my bad. Actually, yep. Sorry, my bad.
The last one was this one.
So the
straight
last
bourbon.
one we did was the bourbon.
Yeah,
the last
straight-
one we did was the bourbon.
Yeah,
Have
straight
we already
bourbon.
tried this one?
No.
No.
Okay, so hold on.
single barrel, no.
Hold on.
Not single
I actually
barrel,
made-
no.
I
we
made a
did it.
mistake. Ace made a boo-boo. My bad.
I think
What
so.
do you need? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need?
so
So-
we could just shoot this real quick, right?
So that actually is the cask strength that I poured.
I figured.
Oh, so don't do this one yet.
Yeah.
Too late.
Uh,
I was wondering because I was like, that's
They
a
got
little
ready.
strong.
My bad. I
no.
apologize.
All right, so
I'd say still not as strong as a bourbon. Look, fuck you. I can already see you waiting to make fucking hiccup jokes, but
That's some good.
Hey,
And what I like about that is that
everybody-
you asked me.
Yeah, I was like,
and I
wait.
was like, no. Oh, God. Yes.
so we did the cast strength first.
So this is. I did not
for
do the
Alex.
cast strength.
So we're gonna
I was
rewind a little bit.
respectful in waiting for
We're gonna
Ace to
rewind a
tell me
little
what
bit.
it is.
So this is going to be the bare knuckle single barrel wheat whiskey. Okay. With all of our single barrel products, we're always going to age it for at least 2 years. So you'll notice that these are always going to say straight wheat whiskey. My bad. I'm just beating up the
Hey,
microphone
you,
over here.
You got a lot going on. So.
Totally fine. Totally
You
fine.
do. You have
Totally
a
fine.
lot in front of you.
Like,
gonna
you,
get
can, you
these.
can definitely put those.
I'm going to put them back.
Yeah, like
You won't leave that standard
Until
over here.
later,
Bring
like-
that standard back over here sometime.
I mean, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it after the cast.
I'll have that for Thursday's party cast if you will.
If you hang around long enough, it's gonna get really weird.
Hey, you know,
All right, so
I minored in theater in college. We can get weird. It's cool.
okay. All right, so
I think they call it improv, sir.
That's it. That's it.
all right, so what is this?
Jazz hands.
This one.
Single barrel.
So it's going to be the single barrel,
The wheat
the bare
whiskey?
knuckle American wheat whiskey single barrel. And so the difference between the first one that you tried and this one is going to be that.
A little lighter.
Trying to get close there, buddy.
So the first one we do is it's called.
Don't run with scissors. Sorry.
It's totally fine. Totally fine.
Fuck all of you.
Again,
Not you, Ace. You're cool.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Why don't I even hang out with you guys?
again, Ace.
sorry,
Thank
Ace.
you for coming on the
All right,
podcast.
hold on.
Thank you so
Hold
much.
on. I was. All right, so.
So the first three that you tried of the aged whiskeys, those are our small batch spirits. So we take anywhere between 2 and 10 barrels to make them. We pour them together, and from that blend, we make those bottles. This that you're trying here, we've taken our single barrel. So we've chosen this barrel specifically for its age, its color, depth of flavor, all of that, and set this one aside.
So they're doing like samples of the barrels,
Yes.
and like,
Yup.
all right, so this one, this is the one
chosen.
that, like, yes, you are the
chosen
one.
one.
And, like, you will be a
Do y'all
single
need
barrel.
taste testers?
Yeah, I know, right?
I'll come with that every once in a while.
Listen, we'd love to have you. Come on
I
out.
volunteer as tribute.
What the hell? What's an Uber to Manassas?
Listen,
That's in 8 weeks.
listen. Let me know when y'all are coming up. I'm taking you on a tour myself.
Well, we're
Let's
definitely
make sure we
coming
get a
up.
hotel. Like-
Well, our plan is, like, and we actually, damn, that was loud. We're actually discussing.
Y'all just hit the microphone.
We have to go pick up our food truck once
Okay.
it's built,
Yeah.
and so
It's right down the road in a sense.
so right down the road. But we're gonna go up there. We're gonna pick up the truck,
Okay.
and then park it at the hotel.
Okay,
and
cool,
then
cool,
go check out the distillery.
We'd love to
like
have you.
we'd already talked about it, and like this has to happen.
Yes.
Like, because like once we met you, and like we did the whole like, if you can live through cabin fever, you can live through a podcast with us.
Absolutely.
We're just
Absolutely.
4 drunken retards.
Honestly, it's been great so far. Yes. Yes.
Crisp and clean.
Okay,
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. So all of my friends say that they call me the nurse because, like,
There's nothing wrong.
I enjoy.
There's
I take
nothing
my
wrong
time.
with that, and like you picked a great one.
Yes.
You picked a really good one. No,
And thank you
like,
so much.
How much crap we have in here? Like,
I dig it. I really do.
That's from duplicates from other hops you're left. We're like, oh, fuck, we have
Welcome to regret, gentlemen.
All right, you're.
I was thinking like one apiece. I didn't.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I beat the wing challenge. So
I'm so excited.
Oh no.
I'm so excited.
I'm so not.
We should probably have gloves and things.
That's doable.
Yeah, we should definitely make that happen.
Not economical right now.
Yeah, no.
I'll steal some from work.
All right, so this could be the very first podcast where we do a First We Feast Hot Ones and ask Ace some questions.
Oh god.
Ace, I want to apologize in advance.
That was just me
This
coming
is
that
not
shit on
how
the
I
spot.
imagined your. Oh yeah, that's good. Like give those to everyone.
Yeah.
The last thing you want to do is touch your wiener after.
Why she can't leave me chopping jalapenos all day?
All right, so what is in the shot that's in front of us, Ace? Like before we go.
Before we get real stupid.
Okay.
That's probably the best one to do before we do this, because that's the.
So what I'm gonna do, I was gonna say, so
Shit.
if you don't mind, I'm actually gonna run around and I'm gonna do the rye whiskey. So it's gonna be the single barrel rye whiskey.
Okay, let's. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
These need to cool off anyway. 'Cause
Yes.
Like, holy crap! Why'd they put so much on it?
Because they hate us.
Where's Austin's plate? Oh, there it is. He's got a plate. Okay.
And make sure you have them
Some milk.
lactose free.
Lactose-free milk. Yeah. Oh, do you only give
Who else
him?
is lactose intolerant?
Alec, Dooley's trying to put on large gloves. That's funny.
Yeah.
Cute.
Well, the extra large box was out, so
Who else?
There's not a whole lot
Oh,
of
it's on the
lunchbox.
top shelf.
Okay,
In there.
yeah.
I'm sure there's more. I'm just
All right. So this
Starbucks.
is the. What are we doing here now?
So this one here is going to be the single barrel.
The single barrel
rye whiskey.
straight rye.
Don't worry, you're still coming up on the.
I'm just looking at this plate. Like they didn't just put sauce on this; they
No.
fucking smothered it,
Yeah,
I feel like they just dumped the wings into the wax
and then just pulled them out and
Yeah,
like, oh
right.
yeah, that's good.
Ace.
they had a lot of time by themselves in there, so you know, and like that's possibly what happened.
All right, so I recommend we only eat one wing,
Okay.
Look, I can say that I have the hiccups before this.
so that we.
Fuck all of you when you all
so
end
so
up
we're
like
gonna we're gonna enjoy the rye.
Alex,
Okay.
Go to the rye first.
I told him straight up we should do basically the first podcast of First We Feast Hot Ones and
Yeah, I just don't want that in my face.
ask Ace some questions.
Yeah, I'm about to
I'm down.
just put it.
I
over there.
love that you're down though. Like,
I'm excited.
I know what's in this, and I'm afraid.
All right, so
No, you
all right,
don't.
So this is the.
Yeah, I do.
This is
No, you
the
We had
bare
stuff while you were
knuckle.
out here.
You think I don't know?
Shut up.
It's bare knuckle straight rye whiskey single barrel. So it's the rye whiskey you just had, just the single barrel variety. So chosen for its depth of flavor, its age, and its color.
that's
a really
amazing.
good-
That's really good.
All right, so we apologize.
That's
for
very,
what we're
very,
about to
very
do
good.
to you. Mm-hmm. Alex, give us a PSA.
Team Fat Kid does not support or endorse eating extremely hot things on any given occasion, except for right the fuck now.
Hey.
By the way, you didn't sign a non-disclosure agreement or anything. I know that
Before
you
your sixth person gets back.
you didn't necessarily see the
Yeah,
sauce,
true.
so you can't
we
disclose
gotta wait
it.
till
But
Austin gets back though.
if you die, we had nothing to do with it.
Well, if we're gonna wait for Austin to get back, then we're gonna talk about the other drink that like we all pushed aside because we.
Well,
you-
there's
you
one
can't.
more before that one then.
Oh damn! All right, so since we was,
Since
At
we
least
was,
for this.
Sensuous.
If he's not back by then.
yeah.
where did he go?
He's one of the reigning
Did he go to get
Yeah, he
cigarettes or
is.
something? What the fuck?
You know what I mean?
So this one here is going to be this bare knuckle straight bourbon whiskey, single barrel. I'll come around.
No, it's fine. We passed.
I appreciate
I just got to know who's is who's.
While we're in this minor pause, I
And
do
now
want to
we-
say
now
thank
we're
you
all
again.
Corona gloves.
Yeah, wait, that's right. Gloved up. No glove, no love.
Hey, this one's gonna be like while this coronavirus bullshit goes on.
We really
No
do.
glove, no love.
We
I like
really
that.
do want to thank you and
KO
KO
Distillery.
letting you come onto our podcast. I'm impressed that they.
Tell your PR
let
people
you.
behind you to not worry about what the sauce on these wings.
They're outside waiting for their wings.
They're probably cold.
The
Alright,
wings
so-
are the people.
so which
The
one?
the
Hopefully
posse, the 10 people that were
That's
waiting
right.
behind me.
15.
15.
That's
15
right.
people.
15.
No one knew you were gonna roll in here like NC Hammer.
Can't touch this. No,
They
no.
just carried me in on their shoulders.
All right, so real fast, what is this one?
So this is the bare knuckle straight bourbon whiskey single barrel.
Oh, I have gloves on. It doesn't really. They're near.
Ooh, so I actually do have a really cool thing to tell you all about this one.
then-
So this one actually won Virginia's best bourbon
Nice.
at 2018. So at the Virginia Bourbon Invitational, which is held on the oceanfront down at the Cavalier
Where
every
the
year.
fuck was our invite?
Right?
That's a
Well, now
serious
we
question.
have an inside scoop.
We didn't get to judge.
Holy shit, that's good.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That is-
It's
that-
not even like.
I mean, it's
Wow.
smooth. Like,
That
it is smooth.
Yeah.
Do something with that.
My bad.
Says the guy with the hiccups.
No. Well, hopefully it goes on this year.
Yes, they do it every year. So
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hey, you'll have guest celebrities.
hey,
Team Fat Kid.
that's it. That's it.
Damn it, I'm not part of that.
You are.
Can we make that
You're,
a
you're
thing?
been
Can
Team
we?
Fat Kid for fucking ever.
Can we just make that a thing? Like Team Fat Kid celebrities come to all your alcohol release events.
Yeah, like that's like you want us there because
We'll do a live podcast from the event. Fuck it, let's go.
We are proper judges of alcohol.
Hey,
All right, so all
I
right,
hate to say it.
Austin
Who the fuck's
Austin took
Austin
too long.
I hate to say it, at this point,
Get
I feel
rid
like
of
we
that
kind of
thing.
are
like
good
there's-
testers of
there's
alcohol.
Food
Like,
involved
we-
here. Totally sucks.
All right.
All right, man.
I thought I was done with it.
Yeah, you did, but you weren't. But
I'm already hiccuping and sniffling. We
Yeah.
haven't even gotten to the wings.
Yeah, like a whole.
I can smell them. That's enough.
All right,
It smells
Ace,
delicious.
I recommend. So you have a flat and you have a drum.
You
Are
can
you a
rec-
flat or drum man?
You can recommend
I'm a
whatever
drum
the fuck
guy.
you want.
I'm a drum guy.
We're all screwed.
I am as well. So I recommend stick with what you know,
Okay.
and don't let this get too much on your face.
There's no winning here.
Yeah. All right, so guys.
Wait, before we do this,
What you got, Dooley?
after we eat the wing, who has a question for Ace?
Ooh, fun.
Oh, this is the
See,
trivia.
I thought the question would be after we eat the wing, who's got the milk? There is no fucking milk.
There
Suck
is?
it up. No, suck it up.
I got beer. I'm
This
good.
Hey,
All right, guys.
someone has to be Sean Evans here, okay?
Gentlemen,
Gentlemen.
Are you
all
gonna
right.
shake like this?
let's do it.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. All right.
Fucking motherfucker.
Yeah, it's bad choices.
That's all we do.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
It's not.
So an hour ago, this was not what it is now.
We also ate it on a toothpick.
I don't give a fuck. An hour ago, it was not what it is now. That marinating for an hour made all the fucking difference because you know you put the capsaicin in there and freedom.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
So as much as you stirred it, I'm sure that sitting for an hour fucking definitely made it come out more. Because
No.
you were upset we didn't have the Reapers, and I can tell you I don't think it fucking matters.
You were going to give me Reaper?
You should be... First off, you've eaten more than a Reaper right now.
What?
Jason, you want to fill him in?
Oh, love to.
Ah, fuck you, hiccup! Yeah,
Yeah.
what now?
I ate 3. Shut up, bitch.
That was one chicken wing and I'm done. Like, that is dumb.
It's really good. It's a lot of great
the
flavor.
flavor is there.
You okay, Jason?
No, I'm looking at Ace.
Jason.
The flavor is there. It's got a good flavor, but I mean, it's got some heat.
You don't even know what this is. That's a bad idea, too.
Following spicy shit with whiskey is probably not a good idea.
You guys got gloves?
Yeah, they're over there on the counter. They're literally right next to your food, Austin. You should have thought about that.
Who does that?
Hey, by the way, you should go wash your hands now before you forget. Because I swear to God, if you come back here in 30 minutes screaming, I will laugh.
Whew. One wing put me in the hiccups.
One ring got rid of my hiccups.
One ring.
Oh, that's not
Shut
good.
the fuck up, producer. Did you eat one? I don't think so. Oh my God.
Oh my
At least me
god.
and Dooley ate 3.
You know what? You're both fucking retarded. That's
You
why.
ate 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ate all 3.
Shit, even, you know what?
Austin's on his second one.
Even
What,
Ace is over here eating 2 already.
There you go.
Jason,
really
I
good.
feel like we're coming
It's
out
really
as
good.
pussies, man.
It's really good. I love this.
really good.
I use Alex's. I don't want to. I worry about tomorrow.
One and done, man. Like, look, I tried it. I ate it. It's good. It's hot. Are you opening
you
the
have-
fucking...
Ace,
Yes.
do you have like the capsaicin high working right now? Because you look like you have like a little bit of that.
By the way, what I meant by you ate more than a Reaper is we use straight capsaicin. So we use straight, like...
Oh my god!
Yeah! Welcome to the podcast. We use straight extract of pepper.
Uh-huh.
And you can tell.
Uh-huh.
What,
10
what
million,
flavor is this?
10 million
Fried green
Scoville
tomato.
units.
Flavor what?
Woo.
Fried green tomato. All right.
Okay, wait, I'm still wearing the gloves.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bad
Swiss gloves.
idea.
All right, so I'm going to continue going with what I said.
Here, you eat those.
You can speak. Oh my God.
Okay, so Ace,
Uh-huh.
what made you decide to get into distillery after being in the wine?
Got another 3 over here.
I'm not stupid.
Take your time. Don't worry. We're all
that
all
heat.
suffering.
Ooh, that heat is...
It builds, right? It doesn't just hit you. It builds. Like,
Uh-huh. My god.
welcome to the 13th level of hell sauce.
Woo.
Have you had anything hotter than that? And we're missing ingredients.
What else are you... You're missing ingredients?
We're missing Reaper.
What else are you going to put in there? Lava?
Reapers
We're-
and Reaper powder.
Well, yeah, we
We couldn't get
Amazon,
that right now.
Amazon wasn't delivering, so we couldn't get the Reaper powder.
Oh my
Which I
gosh.
think is like the signature of everything. And then like
Because if it didn't make you want to shit yourself now.
13 Carolina Reapers
Austin,
go
you did the
into.
blazing challenge.
I mean, it's a big batch. You saw the size of the batch.
Yeah.
It's like a gallon.
I'm going to be honest with you. It's really, really good.
The flavor is there.
I am going to finish that third wing. I am.
I-
Oh, you
fine.
got sauce like right there.
We have more gloves. I know you took one off, but
Ooh.
Okay, so
All right,
Okay,
it's
yes.
calming down.
So-
now.
wait,
It's calming
wait,
down.
wait, so-
I
okay,
stopped
so-
crying. That's a good thing.
Yes.
okay, so now that we've eaten our hot ones, so going into distillery.
These Wavy Lay's fucking green tomato fucking potato chips, by the way, are fucking fantastic. I
I'm
don't know
about
if
to die.
I don't know if I can actually taste
green tomato, but it's better than hot
something.
sauce.
It's different.
I feel like it's unfair to the chip right now because all we can taste is hot sauce. Like my lips are burning. and
Austin,
I don't
you look
think-
like
I
what
don't
you
even
did
think
after
hot sauce
B-dubs.
touched my lips. Like, you all right, Austin?
It looks like he needs a hug.
I think he's about to puke.
I think we need to give him a shot of bourbon.
I'll take
All right.
Austin.
So to answer your
All right,
question,
Austin, before
answer
you
your
throw
question.
up, can I get a glove?
Yeah.
Can I get a glove?
Ace needs another glove because he's gonna continue to eat. Ace is in it to win it.
We
Man.
need some glove love.
Like Ace is going for the third wing, and like
I
I
am.
quit after one.
I think
am.
I'm gonna go for all 3. I need
Nope.
some glove love. You know.
Nope, I'm out.
so to answer your question, it was a little. I wish I could say it was like direct from wine to distilling, but no. I'll take that. Thank you so very much.
One? You only brought one?
Yeah, no one cares about you, Alex.
Oh, are you going back in there?
Oh, damn, Chase. Sorry, Ace needs another glove too.
I don't need another glove. I'm good.
Oh, I
I'm
can
good.
totally.
He's like, yeah, I can totally eat all these wings with one hand. Damn, these are fucking beasts. Did you know coming over here today that this was gonna happen?
Thank you very much. Thank you. I did not know, but I'm game.
I mean,
I'm game.
like I gave you a little warning. Like, how are you with spicy?
You did.
Right.
You did. And I appreciate that. I do. I do. So to tell you a bit about my story. So I started out actually working in wine.
You're welcome.
I actually worked in the retail side of Total Wine.
Oh, damn! That's like one of our favorite places, man.
Yes.
Their beer selection is like it's
fantastic.
Total Wine, but their beer selection is
We call it the entirety of all fermented grapes. But, you know.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
not a sponsor.
Not at all. No.
Yeah.
The cat is
Total
out of
Wine,
the
if you're
bag
out
of what
there
we
and
used
you
to call
want-
that thing
Total-
now. So.
Total Wine, if you're out there and you want to be a sponsor, hey.
They're great, and I will say they do a great job of training their staff to make sure that they know kind of what they're supposed to know as far as wine and beers and mixers and things like that. I'll actually take you back even a little further. And while I was in college, one of my very best friends, his name is Connor. He's a level 1 somm.
Okay.
And so
Fantastic.
he
Awesome.
got his license or his sommelier.
Sommelier?
Yeah, he got that. We were 22.
What's the beer version of the sommelier?
Oh shoot.
Cicerone.
Okay, Cicerone. There we go. It was like it starts with a C. Cicerone.
Thank you, Sats.
There's a seed just stuck.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
You're
All
doing
right, so-
great. You're doing great over
Austin, I'm about to eat 2 more wings, bro.
I'll eat 7 more.
You're killing it. Like, hold on. Ace
there. I'm
is
going to be
trying
doing
to tell a fucking
exactly
story.
one more.
Sorry.
One more wing and that's
One
it.
more.
I can't do.
Ace is clearing the plate, and that's all that matters right now.
Plate. You ate 1.
2.
Yeah, no,
Talking about Jason.
Oh,
No.
Jason. Oh
I-
yeah, Jason only did one.
I am well aware of what happens the day after, or at midnight, or 4 a.m. Like when
It's not
I'm,
like the heat
yeah,
is kind of like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
your stomach is not gonna love you.
It's fine.
We do have some milk.
I'm okay.
We'll tackle that later.
I can't drink milk.
I'm like,
Oh, that's my chapstick.
It's mine.
No, Ace
Oh, is
said
it
he's
yours?
lactose intolerant too.
I am. We understand each other. We get
But
it. We get it.
sometimes you just sacrifice the love.
I'm okay. I'll be okay. You know?
So this is wrong.
So so my best friend was a sommelier, and he taught me everything that he knew, or at least as much as he could about wine, beer, spirits, things like that. Before I met him, I drink I drink Miller Lite and Heineken.
Nothing wrong with Miller Lite.
Hey, nothing at all. Nothing at all.
That's what we call the Teddy. Stemming from the Patriots, Teddy Bruschi.
Teddy Bruschi.
Because it was always the Bruschi. The producer's a huge Patriots fan, and
There we go.
So it's like, oh, pass me a Bruschi, and it just turned into pass me a Teddy.
Understandable. So that's kind of where that started, and then tried a few different jobs after college. Ended up getting a job at Total Wine for a while, and then went into marketing. And I did that for quite some time. And so while I was kind of getting up my marketing chops, I was also doing some part-time work doing marketing for a brewery out of Northern Virginia and a distillery out of Richmond. Just kind of
do you not want to say what?
Oh, sure. So the brewery is actually Old Ox Brewing.
Yeah,
out of,
we're familiar.
Got it.
So,
So-
like you gotta, like if
Fair
it's
enough.
Virginia, we're locked in.
Got it. And they're great people.
Yeah.
They're fantastic people.
Yeah.
So I did part-time marketing for them, and then I did marketing for Belle Isle
Okay,
Craft
yeah.
Spirits as well. And I was just doing that on the side.
Okay, so
And then
this being our podcast, I will talk a little bit of trash about Belle Isle. I'm not
Ooh.
a huge fan.
Ooh.
It's not. I'm not a huge fan.
So I will say, I think one of the things that makes some moonshines different from others, or just in general, I'll speak specifically about ours, right? So, or what would be kind of in that category. Our bare knuckle American whiskey, one of the things that does separate our product from like a lot of the moonshines on
I
the
would totally
market-
back you up at the moonshine homage, but I'm fucking dying here trying to eat this wing.
Totally fine. So
No,
because,
I'm with you.
because we actually use,
Calm down, bitches. I'm trying to listen to Ace.
they are struggling.
Yeah,
Folks are
the
struggling.
world is falling apart around us.
Coronavirus.
Ace-
So
I love how literally everybody disappeared but us three.
that's good.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's fine, man. Like in and out, like you got to rotate. Staff. There's Austin's back.
you okay?
Yeah,
Austin?
no, he's not looking great. All right, so like the moonshine, back to it.
So
Do not eat that wing until you're done with your story.
I won't. I know. I'm like holding it back. So the our American whiskey is made with wheat, rye, and barley, where a lot of moonshines are made with corn.
Yeah. Okay.
And so
That corn
I think
liquor.
that does, yes, and that I think does change the flavor a lot.
I think you're 100% accurate there.
I personally like their product. I have a bottle of their honey habanero on my fridge.
See,
On your fridge, or, like, on top?
no,
Yeah,
like
that's
what I was thinking, like,
I'm
magnetized
not
to the
talking. I'm
fridge
not
here.
talking shit. Like everyone has their own palate, but to me, I feel like I get confused and I don't like fake flavors.
Okay.
Like, I feel like that the flavor there is artificial.
Okay.
You see what
okay.
I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like, I mean, it's nothing else Bellao. Like,
Whatever.
we've done a lot of with the hotel I work at. We do a lot of business with them.
Uh-huh.
I'm just not a fan, and that's,
Hey, to each your own.
Yeah, it's okay for me to not be a fan, and
Absolutely.
You're looking at it open.
You
up.
like what you like.
But I want to say about KO Distillery, like everything you brought to this table today, is
Excellent.
excellent.
Thank you.
It's like,
Freaking delicious.
And
Thank you
we're
so
like,
much.
Like, and I would call you out.
I appreciate that.
I would, we
appreciate
would
that.
definitely call you out. Like
Ooh,
your
so-
gin tastes like shit. Like we would tell you. And so like I just want you to know like everything you brought today, like I wouldn't have bought all those bottles.
No, this is a cask. This is,
Like if
I
I,
can't
didn't,
tell you
if
how
I
much
didn't,
that means to
if I
us.
didn't think that there was a reason and there was a truth behind it,
Yeah.
and like, I mean, it's phenomenal bourbon and gin, and I think everyone should check it out.
you sold
Thank
me
you.
on a gin.
All right.
Thank you so
Seriously,
very
you
much.
did.
Like, if you
I
can
hate-
sell, if
I
you
did
can
not
sell
like
the
gin.
butcher on gin, like the bourbon, the brown liquor is the easy sell.
Yeah.
Like, but if you
No,
can
seriously,
sell,
I did not like gin before this. I'm being dead serious. That standard gin, especially once you add the tonic water to it.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be that's
Thank
gonna be
you
my
so
nice. That's definitely gonna be another drink for. Yeah.
oh, Ace, this is the perfect moment because we just watched you eat that wing again.
And that is
And
perfect because guess
now.
what? Now is your moment to tell us anything that we have missed.
We
about
were
KO
waiting,
Distillery.
and now it is your time,
So,
sir.
is there anything that you want to say about KO Distillery now that you've eaten that spicy wing that we have not covered?
Well, I wanted to say first of all that like I really appreciate you all having me, and I'm really appreciative, and my heart really goes out to I know. Not to be like a Debbie Downer or anything like that, but my heart really goes out to a lot of the industry that is, being affected by COVID-19. And I want, we're not just people that are like trying to make whiskey and gin. We're part of the community here, and so our hearts and our thoughts and our prayers are going out for everybody. I know there's it's affecting people's paycheck, it's affecting people's lives, frankly, and so I'm glad that everybody here is being safe and feeling well. I mean.
Not right now.
Well, not right now because everybody's struggling with wings, but overall,
Speak for yourself. I'm good.
Oh, fuck you. All right, so
But
you
no,
have 5
as far as KO Distilling, like I said, right now our tasting room is closed for renovations. We are looking at some different options on how we can kind of help with a lot of distilleries, especially in Virginia right now, are changing their processes to make hand sanitizer during this time, to be mindful of course, with COVID-19 and everything that's going on. That is a process that we are looking into. Please, definitely check us out on our website, on our kodistilling.com. That's going to be or also facebook.com/kodistilling to get updates on that process. And as we have more information, we'll definitely be sharing that. As far as, once all of this has kind of come down and, we're able to go back outside again, I just want to invite you all definitely to the distillery, to the tasting room, and actually to get a view of how everything is made. Because I can
catch a tour, right? You know,
absolutely,
catch a tour.
Absolutely. We'd love to have you there because I can talk about it and I can talk about the products, but it's something also really cool when you get to see how it's made, when you get to see it start from grain and, you know, it's made into these products that you're trying today. I mean, that's pretty much what I wanted to cover as far as that's concerned.
Well, yeah, so absolutely. As coronavirus subsides, guys, make sure you check out KO Distillery or Distilling, kodistilling.com if you want to check them out online. And, of course, you can find them, hopefully, at your local ABC store. If not, I'm sure it's a special order.
Yes.
So don't forget to look up KO Distilling. Again, kodistilling.com. And as usual, guys, let's hit some in music. That's right. So as always, thank you for listening to the Team Fat Kid podcast. You can find us on Facebook at
Team Fat Kid,
on Instagram at
Team Fat Kid Nation,
on Twitter at
Team Fat Kid 1.
Yeah, I did the at, sorry. And at YouTube,
Team Fat Kid.
You did that at YouTube too, man.
Yeah, right.
Look, I'm still struggling from
Hey.
Look up Team Fat Kid. You can find us. Thank you for listening, guys.
www.teamfatkiddnation.com for all your knife and apparel needs. Remember, stay hungry.
Be creative.
And don't
keep your
forget to
ears-
sharpen your knives.
Yeah, that one.
Well, that worked out.
That always works.